It's the bus stop, swerving into what's hot. Coming live, Shady Sports, yeah, we got it on live. Sports and music, yeah, let's get into it. Do it like no other, do it. Blueprint for consuming the team that's never losing. Coming live from Colorado, like shit and follow. Shady Sports, the motto, fresher than avocado. Play by play and ball for ball, we coming to you from afar. Day to day and call for call, we talk about it all.
Yeah, it's the bus stop, talking sports and hip hop. Jump on the bandwagon, cause we talking what's hot. 8303, Denver, what's happening? We got sports action, come take a ride with us if you DJing or rapping. No capping, stand LinkedIn, bringing sports and rap news, stats news, and talking Denver's who's. And we ain't hard to find, we on Shady Sports Network like all the time. Gemini Statik got the ball, it's time to grind. It's the show you won't wanna miss, not one line. And ain't there not a show bringing what we bringing. So go ahead and tune in, man, we just hanging at the bus stop.
Shady Sports, 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 Shady Sports.
Let's go. What's good, everybody? It's Saturday morning, so you know what that means. We hanging out at the bus stop. It's Gemini Statik, your favorite host here in Denver, and we got a special guest with us tonight. Yo, we got somebody coming in from the South Coast, so we'll see what he says in the sports takes. But we got my man Reem hanging in with us, my coworker, man. What's up, Reem?
Nothing much, man. Just happy to be here. Happy to be here. Happy to talk.
There we go. Heck yeah. Happy to be here. Happy to talk. Hey, Statik, what's going on with you, man? I feel like I saw both of you guys yesterday, so this is amazing. We got so much to talk about today.
Right, yeah, no, it's a laggy kind of morning. Me and you had a lot of fun last night at the Red Rock show, so trying to play catch up.
Yeah, man, as Colorado does best when they throw down hip-hop, they throw down hip-hop in the best way. And, man, God bless. Atmosphere and Friends was a show for sure. I love, man, I want to talk about sports before. I just want to say how much I love going to see hip hop and rap. All concerts in general at Red Rocks, quite honestly. I don't think I've been to a bad show at Red Rocks. And I mean, I've seen like, I don't even know. I don't want to say a band because I don't want to offend somebody, but I mean like music I wouldn't normally listen to, you know, like I've seen like the Blues Travelers and like, you know, like, string cheese and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like it was still always a good show. So
always
man, last night was freaking amazing. Yo, guys, this is the bus stop over here on Shady Sports Network. As I said, I'm Gemini, that's Statik, and we got my man Dream coming at you every Saturday morning. If you haven't already, head over to Shady Sports Network and subscribe. But you probably should if you haven't, but today we got some good stuff for you because we're gonna be talking football, a lot of football. We got new music Fridays as we always do, and Statik Stamp, and you know, just kind of chopping it up here in the bus stop. So before we do that, like I normally do, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you guys up with that promo for Shady Sports Network because we got so much more than just us chopping it up about football and music. There's a whole network. I mean, I think we probably cover at this point almost every sports just because me and you, Statik, right? We're gonna throw rugby in there. They're gonna talk about rugby, and then you know what I mean. We'll throw some random sports on there. But head over to Shady Sports Network. I'll get these promos in, guys. When we come back, we'll jump and start talking about this Thursday night game and get into the show. So hang out with us at the bus stop. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Share with your friends and subscribe. We're here. We're ready to go. Let's get it, guys. We'll be right back.
McCain.
You thought you wanted Gunther against Chad Gable, but you didn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Chad Gable would take everything that Gunther's done and bury it.
The Playmaker.
It was on site. AJ Styles walked out there, seen LA like, oh, okay, then LA Knight hopped out the car, let's go.
break down everything in TNA, AEW, and all of the WWE programming. Join these two kings, monarchs of wrestling, live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central on the Play Caller Sports Talk YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Catch them Kangs, the two Kangs live. Every man, I actually do like the Monarchs of Wrestling because it's cool to watch. I feel like when I was younger, it was WWE and WCW, and
That was it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
it's like AEW and TNA and like all those ones. I feel like those guys were on like the weird, not the weird channel, just the channels no one watched, right? It was like, I don't, it's so weird how wrestling is just kind of, I don't feel like it's kind of like going back to what it was. I think it's cool. Maybe we're just seeing like another league becoming famous like WWE, but
Right.
it's interesting. Yo, guys. So like I said, I want to start off with this Thursday night game. And before we started, Reem, you had a good question. You were talking about Miami. So before we get into it, I'll go ahead and let you go ahead and ask that question, and we can go into it from there. I mean, everybody knows what happened with the game, and we knew what we thought was going to happen. So
Yeah. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, 0-3 is not a great start. Tua does not look like how he has in past seasons, especially during a regular season. Should the Miami Dolphins be panicked? Is it panic button time this early, or should we hold out? Like, what are we feeling here?
And, I think it's a really good question to ask, honestly, just because, I mean, when you look at the numbers, something's not adding up. Something's not adding up on that Miami Dolphins side, whether it's the coaching, whether it's the actual play, whether it's the scoring ability. Tua went 22 for 34 for 146 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. It's an interesting dynamic they got going in there, really, honestly, where you're really not understanding. It's hard to really gauge where the issue is coming in.
yeah,
I'll continue. I'm sorry.
no, you go ahead.
That, and I think with a receiver core of Tyreek Hill and Waddle, both of them being sub 100 yards for the first 3 games doesn't
No,
look
Tyreek
good.
got 100 yards in the second game. I think he got 102 yards.
Again, right? Again, that's not awesome. This is not great. And the issue that I think I'm seeing here, which I'm glad you brought up, the issue I'm seeing here is like Tyreek Hill is like leading yards worthy, like he's Triple Crown worthy kind of guy, and you're not getting 100 yards a game out of him. And a lot of the times Tyreek Hill's open, he's just not getting the ball. Like even the last game, and I'm gonna let y'all talk after this. 10 targets, 5 receptions. That's not great, man. That's not great at all.
Yeah. I think Tyreek is kind of on that downside of his career for sure. I feel like it makes Kansas City and Andy Reid almost seem like Patriots and Bill Belichick-esque, right? Because when they traded away Tyreek, everybody's like, "What are you doing? You just won a Super Bowl with this guy. You can go back to the Super Bowl with this guy. You need to keep him." And he did look decent in his first year, or maybe even first 2 years in Miami. But I think right now Miami's problem is so deep that it's beyond Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And even Tua, I think, you have an issue with Josh McDaniels where the league has figured out his play calling. They know what he's going to do. I mean, even just watching this Thursday night game, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really watch their last 2 games. Watching this Thursday night game was just kind of frustrating because they're doing dump offs and streams so much. It looks like me playing Madden, you know what I mean? I'm just hitting triangle after every play and doing the same play over and over and over and over again. And so I feel like they have issues with play calling, like Josh McDaniels. Yeah, when he came in, it was innovating, and he had the pieces right. You got the fastest receiver in the league, right? And Tyreek, you got a solid young and upcoming quarterback in Tua, but that was before Tua took, the 19 concussions that he took over the past 2 seasons. So
Man,
now looking at Tua, I feel like we see like a scared quarterback. And now, and he's backtracking too, to the point where he's like, oh, well, Tyreek, I can't throw the ball 80 yards down the field to get you the ball. But you knew what you had with Tyreek Hill for the past, 3, 4, 5 seasons or whatever. So I don't understand why all of a sudden it's different. But it's different because you're looking out for defenders coming on the line. Your line's not holding up. You got a crappy offensive line over there. I think it's just, man, they just got so many issues over there in Miami. And they've had so many issues for the past couple of years that they were able to cover because they did have a really good receiving core in Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. They had a really solid. I mean, last year they had an amazing running back core, right? I don't know why they got rid of freaking what's his face. I can't think of his name, but they still. I mean, A-Chain is still doing really good this year. I guess I see why they got rid. I mean, he proved last season he was good enough to take over, and even Ollie Gordon. So they keep really good running back. Their running game. I don't know. It's just like I look at Josh McDaniels on the sideline, and all I picture is the coach from Waterboy.
ooh,
On the phone with his mom, and the phone's not even connected. For reals, I'm serious. It's crazy to think that like 2 years ago he was swagging hard, right? He was the talk of the league, and just like, especially looking at it from the Broncos perspective. I remember, they beat the Broncos. What was it, like 72-14 or something 2 seasons ago? That just happened, and you wouldn't think that looking at the game nowadays, right? And you just can't do that same stuff. It's the NFL. Like, coaches and players get paid to figure out your game plan and what you're doing. And then once they realize all they got to do is scare Tua, I feel like that changed everything. They got beat by the Colts, man.
Yeah.
Like, granted, we got beat by the Colts last week, so I can't talk trash here. But at least, like, I don't know. We still got beat by the Colts too, but at least it was more controversial than getting, ramsacked. I think they had 3 interceptions in the first quarter or something like. It literally looked like a Madden game. It was wild.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head. Honestly, I really think it does. The more you talk about it and put it out there, it seems that that's the apparent, obvious issue that they have going out of Miami is their play calling. There's no scheme to it. There's no direction with it, really. It's just kind of randomized where they're trying to spread the ball too much. They're really not singling out one single player to be the standout. They're really kind of trying to spread the ball, and it's not being done efficiently enough to actually work.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. Tua was just not it.
No.
I think we thought Tua was it. I mean, even looking back to Alabama, it's still almost like it's like Jalen Hurts won that entire deal. Like, he left because Tua took over, but ever since that point, he's been doing nothing but he won the Heisman. He won. I think he won a national champ. I think he won a national champ. I don't know, whatever. But he won the Super Bowl. He's been to the Super Bowl twice, whereas Tua's had concussions every other week, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And to kind of piggyback off one of the points you said, especially with Tyreek, him not being able to utilize the deep threat portion of his game, I think is a real big deal, a bigger deal than most people know, because if you take the deep threat feature from Tyreek Hill, really, what are you getting after that? Yes, he's fast. Don't get me wrong, and I mean, and he can catch the ball, but he's not your route guy. He's not the guy that's gonna find the pocket. His ability to be athletic and to burst complements the fact that he's a very good deep threat option. And if Tua's not getting the ball down to him, that's kind of why him and Mahomes work so well, because Mahomes' arm is insane, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with Tua, you're not getting that. So we actually really don't know how good Tyreek could be right now, how good Waddle could be right now, because we where right now, with kind of the point you mentioned earlier, we're not even getting the Tua we got a year ago. You know what I mean? This is clearly affecting him. The schemes aren't working, just like you mentioned earlier. And I'm trying to figure out as a viewer of the game, because I did watch that game as well. Is it just the scheme? Is it also Tua? And I think from a coaching perspective, right? If you know what the issues is with your forging or your quarterback, and he's not able to do these particular things, you kind of limit yourself as the coach or as the offensive coordinator on what you can do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like, how much of it is the coaching, how much of it is Tua, and kind of like, where should they go from this point? Because just like you mentioned, don't get me wrong, Daniel Jones is great, but
But
my God.
yeah, this guy Daniel Jones has been leading the league in the past 3 weeks. I mean, the Colts, they have, I don't even know what the stat was, but I know they had scored like their first like 12 or 13 possessions to start the NFL year, and that was even going up against the Broncos defense. So
I'm pretty sure it's
granted,
11. Pretty sure it's 11.
yeah, see, and
Yeah.
so they are not. It's not like they're a bad team, but also I think too, Miami benefited from a weak AFC North, right? That's what they're in, a weak AFC North, because there was like that
Right.
little like crazy period after Tom Brady left. You know, you had New England, they weren't doing anything. The Jets never do anything, and then the Bills just they have moments where they tend to mess it up, right? They give you chances. So Miami was able to like sneak into the playoffs somehow. You know, they had that one season where they ended with like on a 7-game run. They didn't make the playoffs the year before. So like, I don't know. I think it was just like a bunch of false hope, and you know, like they just, I don't know. It's just hard. I guess it's hard to gauge though, right? When you think you have your quarterback, you're not gonna look at other quarterbacks, especially when the quarterback's young.
Right.
So,
But
Yeah, and I think it's that time though for them where they really got to start considering their options, looking at the future draft classes to really kind of analyze where they want to end up being, how they want to move up the ranks to get the draft pick they need, and have that option there for them.
And again, to kind of talk about that Colts game, I hate to beat this dead horse, but
No pun intended.
literally,
8-33, they make the Colts look like, a championship contender, man.
Well, I mean, the Colts are making themselves look like a championship contender right now.
I think they're pretenders. We'll get to that later, but we'll get there later.
I need a full season from Danny Jones before I say anything.
I agree, and I want to ask y'all about the quarterback room for the Colts here in a second. But yeah, again with the Dolphins, something has to give, and it's not just an offensive thing; it's also a defensive thing. It's just an overall team thing. I feel like they're not in the winning mindset. You can kind of tell because they've kind of gone through so much adversity with losing personnel and having their people kind of go through what they're going through. And I can tell, like, they just don't. The whole team just doesn't look the same. But it starts with Tua, it starts with the coach, it starts with these major players. But I feel like the team identity itself has changed comparatively to even last year, if that makes sense.
I think it starts with they need to strap the whole team. I mean, they signed Darren Waller. He was retired. They literally traded away. They traded away their young starting tight end. I don't even understand this. And then went and signed a tight end that wasn't even playing. They didn't even look at the waiver wires. They didn't find a tight end from another team that was playing. I know, Cincinnati has 2 tight ends that came from different teams, and Gesicki and Noah Fant. They couldn't grab one of them. No, they went and got Darren Waller, who didn't even play last season for the Giants, the full season, and thinking that he was going to be I don't even understand that whole organization is just dumb.
Yeah, and Jonnu Smith held it down last year, honestly, in that position. He
was
great.
a beast in that position.
Yeah, he was on my fantasy team, and he held it down. He was putting up numbers. He had that kind of adhesive, the cohesiveness that, really brought the offense together.
Yeah, and I mean, now a tight end, who do they have? I don't even, do they have a tight end? They don't. I have the roster right here, but a tight end.
Is it Tanner Connor?
Let's see if they got stats. They don't even, yeah, something.
You see
Tanner
how many
Connor.
question marks is in this conversation right now, man. It's not great.
Yeah, this
It's
dude.
not great.
I can't even. Let me see. He got
You said to
4
look it up.
targets for 20 yards in the first game. Against Buffalo on Thursday, he had 2 targets. He caught 1 for 13 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like what. Miami's just dumb. They're just dumb. I don't even know why I bet on them to win that game. I thought maybe
I don't know
Buffalo
either.
could slip up. I thought Buffalo was going to slip up because they look too good. You know, sometimes the team looks too good and then they just come out swagging.
And in the first half, they really held it down. They looked really good. Miami really came out strong, and it just fell off at some point.
Yeah, because they kept doing the same screens over and over. It's like, yeah, you could do that stuff in the first half when they're just filling you out, but then when they actually decide to play you and play the game, like you can't do these same dump outs. It's stupid. Like, why are you dumping it out to your running back when he can just run it? He's a running back. Like, why not just let him run it? We're doing stupid screens like it's freaking like just some magical play call, and he was just like, yeah, I figured out. I'm telling you, it's like the coach off Waterboy, man. It's like Andy Dinkler, whatever his name is from Waterboy. Like he just forgot how to call plays, man. It's like something happened. Tua got like his 5th concussion, and it rubbed off on Mike McDaniels. And because I mean, what he wasn't was his dad a coach or something?
He was. I think the way Mike McDaniel's career started in the NFL,
it was random AF.
He started out as a Broncos ball boy.
Yeah, he's the ball boy. He's literally a freaking dream story, and it seems like his dream is fizzled out. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand. I mean, imagine if Josh Allen, imagine if Lamar Jackson had Tyreek Hill.
I mean, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Are you serious?
You saw what Pat Mahomes did with them, right? Imagine if, come on, man. Imagine Tyreek Hill imagine Tyreek Hill on the Steelers.
Man.
On the other side of freaking DK or Debo or whoever they got, one of those D wide receivers that went somewhere over all season. No, but I'm saying though, like, I thought for sure Tyreek was gonna leave, and I just think Tua. I just don't like Tua.
Though. He should have, and I agree with you, but I want to change some perspective here and talk about the Bills for this game.
Oh man!
And I want to correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't think that was the craziest Bills game we saw, and the Miami Dolphins still lost. Like that was by no means and like amazing Bills game. It was a cool, lukewarm Bills game to me specifically because I just watched them play the Ravens like they were in a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about defensive plays I've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen casting spells, right?
Yeah.
In this game, it really felt like just like what Cedric was saying earlier, they were filling them out. And as soon as they collapsed, the Bills took advantage. But it just, for me, I think this is a telltale sign of where the Bills are and where the Dolphins are. The Bills didn't have to play crazy to win this game. But also, my question for you guys is, where do you see the Bills going from this point?
Bills don't go nowhere. They look good.
Yeah, I would agree. Honestly, because this game was won on the ground. James Cook had 19 carries for 108 yards. He was the only.
That's a lot.
Yeah, he was the only 100-yard player on both sides of the ball. I'm pretty sure. That wasn't the quarterbacks. Their receivers is their weak point. That's their weakest link. Is their receiving core. You had Dalton Kincaid was their leading yard receiver, and that's your tight end. Like, how's your tight end?
Yeah. Keon Coleman didn't do anything. I think he had like 20 yards or something like that.
Which I think they should prioritize him more. Personally, I think Keon Coleman is probably their most explosive receiver they have.
Definitely.
I've seen him in Florida State. Like he has that upside potential. Even that catch that he had on the Ravens. I'm not sure. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
One
he wasn't even the target.
His one catch.
Yeah, his one,
Pretty
like,
much.
oh shoot. But again, they're just like y'all said, the receiving core is not awesome. Again, you put Tyreek Hill on the Bills.
Yeah.
And I think he's the Quentin Johnson of the Bills, honestly, where he had a really rough season last year, so it's hard to rely on him. I think he is, just like Quentin Johnson, improving and really showing himself to have hands. But that last year was real rough in terms. I remember seeing Quentin Johnson with his drops, and I seen Keon Coleman with his drops, and they really put them in a bad reputation with the team when it came to reliability.
Sure.
Because nobody wants to catch balls for the Bills, man. They know Josh Allen ain't throwing the ball. That's what Stephon Diggs left. You got to have a Stephon Diggs type receiver that demands the ball. They have to command the ball if they want Josh Allen to throw it to him. Otherwise, he ain't going to throw the ball. You see James Cook. James Cook ran for like 1,000 yards the first 3 games almost. They don't need receivers right now.
Yeah, and they also have Shakir. So I mean, Shakir, he's kind of stepping up as like their lead wide receiver one right now, and I don't think that's where you really want to be if you're trying to be a Super Bowl contender.
Not at all. If Shakir is if that's your guy, is that? Oh my God, no. I'm dying. If I'm any team, I swear, if he goes off, I'm dying with that.
Well, that's what they're doing. That's what they're dying with. He led them. Well, like you said, Dalton Kincaid led all receivers, and that's the thing too, man. It could be Dalton Kincaid, it could be Dalton Knox or Dawson Knox or all the D's that they got at tight end any week. James Cook seems to be going off most week, and Josh Allen is always going to get his, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't ever believe in the Bills.
I just don't think they're going to win the playoffs either. It's just the personnel. It's not going to work longevity wise. Because no offense, like I think Josh Allen is a phenomenal quarterback, but I think the reason why we still hold on to the Mahomes dream is because Mahomes will literally make any offensive line viable because he's throwing the ball. And that's not what you're getting out of Josh Allen. Josh Allen is you gave Josh Allen Xavier Worthy, bro. And like, get the fuck out. I'm sorry, get out of here, man. He's not doing anything with the receivers.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Stephon Diggs left. Yeah.
Like I'm not like no BS. Like
get the
Pat
button.
Mahomes takes no tomfoolery, man. Pat Mahomes will take string, glue, paper clips to the Super Bowl, and Josh Allen's just not that guy. You know what I mean? I just don't see that out of him.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. I think you're pretty right on there, honestly. And I see them always making their playoff run, but not really getting past that divisional round by any means. I don't see them going to a AFC Championship.
No,
man, that'd be wild. They don't make I think they have to make the AFC Championship, right? Like,
I don't know, man. You got some. I think it's Baltimore's year in the AFC, honestly, this year, where they're gonna really stack numbers up as long as they can stay consistent. And they always do their late season runs where they just kind of go off and clean everything up. And I don't think they'll have a Mark Andrews issue this year to all one catch behind.
Yeah.
Pretty much they've been their MO all years is losing by one play or one toe or one catch.
Right. Speaking of games, let's look forward to the games going on tomorrow. Then now we're talking about it. I think the Raven game. That's a late game on Monday. So when we start there, we could work our way back. Then we'll end off with the Broncos. We'll make our way to the dawn. I don't want to talk. I don't need to talk about them right now. But speaking of the Ravens, though, it seems like now we have a pretty big matchup after the Lions just demolished the Bears, right?
Yeah.
We saw the Lions demolish the Bears, and we saw Lamar Jackson just tear apart the Browns last week.
He did.
How are you guys feeling looking at this Lions-Ravens game? Is this going to be a Titans game? Like, is it going to be a huge game, or is this going to be something where we're like, man, this game sucks?
I think it's going to be a good game on both sides of the ball, honestly. I know in our sports chat that we have, everyone was, being like, man, the Lions, they're coming into it. They're killing it. They're back. And I chimed in with one message, and I was like, they're beating the Bears. I mean, is that really proof in the pudding?
But, I mean, yeah, it was the Bears. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I mean, Caleb Williams, he didn't have the undershirt on this time, right? He came out, he was super focused, ready to go. And right? Like,
if they beat the Ravens this week, that'll prove to me that okay, Lions are back. They are a team to be feared. But putting a whooping on the Bears is really not much of anything for the league this year or this season. So,
it's not. I agree.
Yeah, it's not proving anything. It's just proving that you can stay consistent on offense and put up points. And Bears are never capable of doing that. So I mean,
so Reem was saying the other day that Amon-Ra St. Brown ain't as good as Justin Jefferson.
He's not.
And Jamar Chase.
No.
What do you think about that, Statik?
He's a tier below, brother.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's like right there. I don't know. I think he's on there.
And I would probably agree with Reem on this one. Honestly, I think he is a tier underneath. Like, that's a fair assessment. I wouldn't downgrade him so much so to be like he's just not nothing and this and that. But I think that you're talking about another level. You're talking about the top tier. You're talking about the elite level receiver when you're talking Justin Jefferson, and it's hard to really put anybody next to him in that elite category. I don't think anybody really fits that mold at the moment, 3 weeks in, based off of what he's done time and time again. Justin Jefferson's just that. He's that dude,
I feel like Jamar Chase is that dude. That's what I'm going to say. But Amon-Ra was the number one receiver last week.
But and that's the thing though is I mean, Justin Jefferson's always somehow managed to find that quarterback that feeds him.
Justin Jefferson is quarterback proof. That is
Jamar,
true.
I mean, he is. Jamar's in a tough spot now, honestly.
I don't know. I think we're about to see, and we'll talk about that too, but I think we're about to see Jake Browning. I mean, the Bengals might be like, hey, we don't need, Joey Cool for a bit right now after we see what we see because of how we're about to see Jamar Chase. He's about to show he's quarterback proof too.
Yeah.
I believe.
I don't know, man. Okay, look, let's to hit the first point we talked about. Jamar Chase and Jettas are on a tier on their own, and then below that is the CeeDee Lambs, the St. Browns. Maybe you can even argue Tyreek Hill's in that same tier. Different tier. He is, but again, we don't know. We've talked about this, but let's talk about this Bengals situation. I look, man. They're gonna be some rough waters, man. Like they're gonna be some that quarterback. I don't know. So we're gonna have to see if he's quarterback proof. If not, they might have to make a change. Get the NFL equivalent of a 10-day. Get Bridgewater out there, somebody.
Oh man, we'll get to that game. We'll get to that. But back to this Detroit-Baltimore.
Right. Oh yes.
How are you guys feeling? What do you guys got for who's winning this game?
I think Baltimore, man. I feel like the Ravens are hungrier personally. They got a little bit more of a chip on their shoulder. And you could say that with the Lions, but like get it taken out by the Commanders, man. Like they still got time. They still got things to prove to me personally. So I would have to give it to the Ravens. I think this game is either going to be really competitive or we're going to know who's going to win this by third quarter is how I feel.
Yeah, definitely. And I got Baltimore taking this one as well, honestly. I think that, like I said, Baltimore seems to always have a real weird start to their season where you see those errors, you see those mistakes, you see those mishaps, those, off target throws from Lamar. And then out of nowhere, you just see them get it in gear. They downshift and then they just start taking off. I think this is that game for them where, they really put a stamp on their name. They let put everybody on notice in the league that, they can demolish the best teams that go against them. I
like this game. I think it's just it's a matchup of pretty much it's like a battle of the NFL in itself. You know, you got your traditional quarterback in Jared Goff, and then you know you got your electric quarterback in Lamar Jackson, and they're kind of, you know, and then I think this will be a good game. I don't know, for some reason I'm just like hooked on the Lions. They just got a solid team over and out, and they just know how to use their playmakers, man. Like the way they spread it around. I think I don't know. I think the Ravens defense is gonna have a little bit of trouble. We saw their meltdown against Buffalo. You know, they let Buffalo come back on them and, you know, made Josh Allen pretty much look like I guess prove all the haters wrong, right, about his MVP from last season. It's the way you started off, but I don't know, man. I just feel like Detroit has too many. I don't want to say more playmakers. They just have, I don't know, playmakers in the right spots, more playmakers in the right spot. I don't know. I feel like Detroit might pull this one out.
Yeah,
they got a lot of system guys.
I definitely like your assessment because, you know, the Lions and how they utilize their key players and all that are like essentially like what we're saying the Dolphins are not doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete opposite for sure. Man.
And I agree to a certain extent. Like, you're right. The Lions have a lot more system players, people who know where to be. It's not a lot of overlap. It's not a lot of people that are out of place. So, and then you got someone like Jared Goff who's pretty accurate. So, you know, you got a lot of things in places where it should be. So it's a matter of consistency at this point. Are they going to do this against Baltimore is the question.
I guess
we don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean they did, and then that first week against the Packers, they look like dog garbage. I thought Micah Parsons was hurt. I know you know how I do, Stack. We jump all over on this bandwagon over here. Well, I thought Micah Parsons was hurt, man. That's all I'll say about that. I guess he's not. Yeah, so it looks like you guys got the Ravens. I'll take the Lions for that Monday night game. That's going to be interesting. Pretty fun game. I like it, though, for a Monday night game. And then just looking across, I thought last week's games were going to suck. And I feel like they were a little bit better.
Same. Yeah, I think that was our assessment last week, is we were just like, it's kind of a weird week. Not really feeling much of these matchups. And then you see these battles, man. You see these teams that are just going neck and neck, touchdown for touchdown. And it ended up being a pretty good week in terms of, you know, making it exciting with not exciting matchups.
Yeah, coming down to the wire, right? Yeah. I mean, heck, it was so exciting, right? It bumped the Giants into prime time. They're playing the Chiefs Sunday night. What? I think, I don't know. I don't care about either one of these teams. I don't see how either one of them are prime time. I know the Chiefs are 0-2. Giants are 0-2. I don't see what they're doing in prime time, but the Giants put up a game to where it's like,
it's on the kitchen counter.
They're gonna go.
Giants game was good though.
Yeah, but I think it's like you said about Detroit, right? We want to see consistency. Which Russ are we gonna see show up? Are we gonna see Russ from week 1 that couldn't throw the ball, period? Or are we gonna see Russ from week 2 that threw 500 yards, right? Like.
That's always the question, you know. That's something that the Broncos had to deal with for 3 seasons. Where they're like, what else are we getting?
Yeah.
But also, if you guys want some fun, they still have Jameis Winston. So, like,
I know they were talking about that. Were they gonna? Oh man, who they say?
King.
You were just saying like the Bengals take a flyer on freaking whoever else. They should take a flyer on Jameis Winston. Imagine Jameis Winston throwing to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, man. God bless, just throwing the ball up. That's a touchdown every 3 plays right there.
It is.
It has to be. It has to be. So yeah, they
6
still
touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
And I mean, but they got Jameis Winston. Jackson Dart looks. I mean, his last name Dart, right? He has to be on point. He has to be on point, right? And I don't know. I want to see him come out. Because I don't think they got a chance to do anything in the NFC, right? Giants aren't going to the playoffs, right? They're not.
I don't think so. And if they do, it'd be a wild card, and they'd lose it in the wild card week.
Right? They're not beating the Eagles, right?
No. Especially now with them spamming the tush push.
Man, so stupid.
Man, it's
You got
spamming that thing,
Saquon
boy.
back there. Another team, you got a running back. Why are you using your running back or using your quarterback as a run? Stupid.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's not just a running back. It's Saquon Barkley.
it's Saquon freaking
Saquon
Barkley. Exactly.
Barkley,
It's not
yeah.
even just a running back. You got
Yes,
literally
they have the running back.
the running back. He's backwards on the cover of Madden. The only player to ever be backwards on the cover of Madden, right? You know, that's how good he is. And I don't get it. Like, it's almost like when the Commanders were the Redskins and they had RG3 and they just spammed him to where now he's an analyst.
Yeah,
you know,
That's true.
watching players that were drafted with him play. I don't. Stupid.
Yeah, and then they're not really utilizing their receivers. That's a whole different conversation.
So such a whole different conversation because they're so dumb. The only reason Philadelphia has a running game, I feel like, is because they got Saquon Barkley. I'm sorry, in my opinion, they had no running game before him. It sucked. That's why they win. Luckily, somehow prayed to somebody and was able to pull the best running back in the league from their divisional opponent. You never see that. That'd be like in 2 years, Pat Mahomes retiring or going to a different team, and then somehow the Chiefs end up with Bo Nix or Justin Herbert. Like, what? Like, how in the world did this happen? And even now, the Giants, man, going into this game, they're using Scatterboo as their number one running back.
Ooh.
You know, he wasn't even I don't know, was he like a 5th round pick or something like that? I don't even know.
He slid through pretty far, yeah.
He slid pretty far, and they had Tyrone Tracy, who was pretty. It's like they're just doing Saquon all over again, but instead of running Tyrone Tracy into the ground, they're just not going to use him, and then he's going to go to probably the Cowboys or somebody and become a number one rusher. So stupid.
Yeah, and the good old who's Javonte Williams method here.
God, whatever. That's a fluke right there. That is not the same as Saquon Barkley. Javonte will not be leading the Cowboys to the Super Bowl this season. Although he does look pretty good down there for them.
He does. I'm happy for him. You know, he definitely is, you know, getting his primetime play. He's getting the carries, this and that. He's finally getting over 100 yards. Finally.
Did he get over 100 yards? He didn't get over 100 yards.
I'm pretty sure that's first week he got over 100 yards where he got the 2 touchdowns.
Oh, he might get over it again, too. They're playing the Bears.
Yeah.
Like we just said, the Bears. So
yeah, the Bears are not good. Yeah,
he has a chance.
Pack that up.
Damn, he got over 100 yards? He got 25 fantasy points last week, Javonte. No, he got 97 yards, bro. He did not crack it.
That was his peak.
On 18 attempts, though, 5.3 yards a carry. I feel like that's probably his highest yards per carry since like 2022 or 2023 or something, since his rookie year.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see, and you know, it's always one of those things where I'm happy to see players go to a different team and, you know, succeed and find that success, even if, you know, they're leaving a team that I really enjoy, I love. I got the local love for the Broncos, but he just didn't fit the system here, obviously, clearly.
Javonte? No, he was just too slow, bro.
Yeah.
He was a weight. He runs the ball, and it looks like he is slowing down. Like, it looks like he goes backwards when he runs the ball. And our line, we have the Broncos, the Broncos, they had a top 5 offensive line last season.
That's like the Ajayi style.
He averaged like less than 3 yards, around 3 yards a carry. I don't care about
sleep on the Broncos. Did they have a top 5 line?
The Broncos, they still this year they're still in the top 10 for offensive lines. Yeah, man, they had. Let me see if I can pull up the rankings.
That's crazy. All right, shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out,
but they didn't have the running game to do anything with it.
Right.
Just shout out the horses, bro.
That's what we got now at JK.
Yeah. And he's looking good. He's looking real good. He fits the system. He finds the holes, and
yeah,
it's a world of difference.
The Broncos' offensive line was second overall last year by PFF and first on ESPN.
Oh wow! All right.
So
Cool.
beast mode of a line, and he's getting around 3 yards a carry. And I mean, he has around 3 yards a carry this season. I mean, it's 2 games, yeah, not really anything too wild, but let's see.
All right.
He's averaging 4.58 yards a carry. Javonte sucks.
Yeah,
He's not great.
No.
What about the other games for Sunday?
Yeah, the other games. Yeah, so we're looking. I mean, we're talking that Sunday night game, Chiefs. So what do you guys got? Chiefs, Giants battle.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I got Giants.
Comfortably Chiefs.
You think we're getting what 2013, 2014, Russell, or what?
Hey, we're gonna see another shootout. They're gonna take it down to the wire again.
I don't see that.
We'll see.
You know,
but I think it'll be a good game though.
Is Worthy? How long is his injury out? He's out.
Worthy's out for like 4 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
So they're still down Worthy.
Well, yeah.
They still got Hollywood Brown, who seems to be showing up and showing out in his absence, picking up the slack. It's still got Chiefs all day on that one. I think
I agree.
Maybe they keep it close in the first quarter, but I see the Chiefs running away with it in the next 3.
We'll see. Chiefs suck this season.
They do. 0-2, baby.
All right. Let's see. What about these 2:00 games on
We got
Sunday? Cardinals 49ers. Yeah, man. That right there is looking a bit more interesting. They're both undefeated. Macaroni Jones last week, man, came out looking like Tom Brady 2.9. Right? CMC went off.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, Ricky Pearsall had 164 yards last week. Come on, who'd they play? They had to play freaking Cherry Creek High School. They played the Saints.
Cherry Creek. Yeah, the Saints are not good.
Yeah, no.
But 164 yards for Ricky Pearsall?
I mean,
he's still got a bullet in his shoulder.
That's a really banged up,
on 8 receptions. It wasn't even like he had 18 receptions.
But who even are the Saints? Who's the Saints DBs,
I don't even know. They got rid of freaking what's-his-face.
They're not good. They're the Wizards of NFL, man. Like, they're not good, bro. You're like, if I were to tell you, man, he dropped 50 points on the Wizards, you wouldn't care. It's the Wizards.
Oh, man. All right. I'm with you there. But the Cardinals are 2-0, kind of similar situation too. I mean, they played the Panthers and the Saints. So the same teams. And I think the 49ers played the Panthers and the Saints. Oh, they played the Seahawks and the Saints. So they got one up in the division. Kyler Murray, man, the West Coast Tua. What do we think about this game?
I think I'm going to go with 49ers on this one, and I really think it's going to be just another – they're going to ride the wave from last week, and they're going to carry that momentum. As to where the Cardinals, they're trying to meet expectations, but there's just always something wrong there. I feel like they filled a hole with Marvin Harrison Jr. and he's looking really sharp, but they're still just missing key pieces to stay consistent and stay in that winning column.
Dang.
Yeah. I also have to say the 49ers, I just think their defense is a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they still got – people forget they still got Fred Warner. Like, they still have to deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
And if Madden has taught us anything, this man is insane. So
they still got Shanahan too. I don't know, man. I think Shanahan's just a plug and play coach. On offense, it doesn't matter who he puts in there.
Right. He made Mr. Irrelevant, primetime face of the franchise.
I know. We're talking about Brock Purdy being replaced. We're like, oh, Brock Purdy's hurt. Like, this is Brock Purdy, man. And like you said, they got that defense. They still got, what's his name, Nick Bosa or Joey Bosa. Which Bosa do they have? One of the Bosas.
Nick Bosa.
Yeah, one of those beefed up, corn-fed.
yeah.
Come off the line dudes that just wrecked the game, right? I think George Kittle's out.
Yeah.
He's still on injury.
Yeah. There's like a meme that said CMC, he's sucking the life out of all the players so he can stay healthy this whole season.
Right.
Just waiting for him to go down. But yeah, I think this game might be like Dallas and New York was last week. I think
Yeah,
we'll see
no, I
that.
can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. But I got 49ers too. I think 49ers pull it off. I never think the Cardinals are real. I do like Trey McBride. I think Marvin Harrison.
Yeah,
you're
waiting for Marvin, bro.
Yeah, everybody's still waiting for Marvin to pop off, right? And then you see all these other receivers taking off, and like, well, Malik Neighbors is still doing good. What the heck? Like, so whatever. Like, I got 49ers too. What about Saints Seahawks? You care about that game?
Oh, that's gonna be
Saints Seahawks.
Spencer Rattler, bro.
Bro,
Spencer Rattler, his stats from last week. 34-25.
Yeah, it's a rough conversation, man.
Do we have a star in the making over here in New Orleans?
No.
The off-brand Pat Mahomes?
Please.
Chris Olave had 13 receptions for 108 yards. No, that's over a season. Sorry. That's 2 games. That's not one game. That's 2 games.
That's crazy.
No, this is not. Alvin Kamara's look pretty good, right?
Yeah, he's pretty consistent.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara spent the whole offseason in Boulder and in Colorado doing off-season high altitude training all off-season.
I know. I thought we were gonna get him.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how I thought thinking too. You know, I was like, oh, he's been standing here the entire off-season. Wonder what that's about. And then, yeah, sure enough, he's just here for the altitude.
Just to train and getting the new space. Yeah, Seahawks. I got Seahawks pulling this one out. I think, Saints probably not doing anything this season.
Yeah, same. It'll be Seahawks win on that one, and it's in Seattle too. So,
all right.
Broncos, Chargers,
Cowboys, Bears.
Oh, Cowboys, Bears.
Are we serious?
It's Cowboys.
Like, are we dead? Are we so serious right now, man?
Hey, man.
Unless CeeDee Lamb crashes into Pickens, and in turn, like, they both trip Dak Prescott all in the same play, and all 3 of them go out. I mean,
I think Cowboys should win this one.
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah, pretty convincingly, actually.
Well, Caleb Williams, man, is he not a star in this league?
A star right now?
We're gonna be. 5 years from now, are we talking about Caleb Williams?
5 years from now, I don't know.
The way we talk about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
I think he's already a star. I think he's a star without any kind of protection whatsoever.
Mm. He does run around a lot back there. Yeah. All right, we'll talk this Broncos Chargers game.
I don't have any faith in the Broncos. I feel like the Chargers.
Guys, get this guy out of here.
So sorry,
don't
man.
Want to hear about that.
The Chargers against the Chiefs?
Oh, against who? When?
Who was that?
That was in Brazil, though. That was in a whole different country. That don't even count. Like what happens over here. That's like when Caleb Williams had an amazing game in Germany last year, right? I think he threw like 4 touchdowns. So you can't count those overseas games, man. Plus, it's Justin Herbert. Chargers gonna Charger. Chargers find a way to Charger. I know Broncos have found a way to Bronco this past. They become the Donkeys.
Yeah, the big question I have for both of you is, do we stick with Will Lutz? I mean,
yeah. Who are you gonna go get? Oh, there's what's his name?
Young Hoku.
Young Hoku. We go get Young Hoku.
I think Young Wei Koo is how it's pronounced, but
no, it's Young Ho.
Yep, Young Hoku.
We get that Young Ho. Bring him on in. I would, right?
I start prospecting the soccer fields, man.
They're not going to though. I mean, yeah. Look at Brandon Aubrey. I was reading his story. He tried out for MLS and didn't make it, so he just went to school.
Yeah,
and then he ended up trying out for like the school football team as a kicker or something. Yeah. No, he got a shot in the UFL or I think it was UFL.
Now USFL.
Yeah, so you don't need to search high and low for a kicker, man. You just go.
No.
Just go down the street, one of the soccer fields.
Right.
Will Lutz, I think it's just Sean Payton just stuck on his guys, man.
Yeah.
Stuck on his guys. I don't know. He needed him to, I guess, for that transition, but yeah, he has done nothing but let us down over the past 2 seasons. I feel like when we needed him, he is not there. And then our tight ends, man, Adam Troutman is our leading tight end. I don't even like this setup for the Broncos. We had such high hopes, and everything's just kind of.
But that defense looks great.
That defense does not look great.
It did not look great.
I don't know. It looked like the top 36 defense.
Yeah.
They looked like the number 37 defense in the league last week against Danny Jones. Literally, it was to the point where Pat Mahomes or PS2 sitting there talking about. I was on him like, you got PS2. He don't even understand what's going on right now. He was like looking at his hands like, I know how to use them. I just don't know how they work. And they were targeting him, right? That's kind of scary. If they were targeting him, Riley Moss doesn't look good. Jade Barron does not look good at all.
Yeah, I think there's some work to be done for sure. I think
much, and then not having Hufanga hurts us, man, because he was supposed to be that was the biggest weakness, right? Was the middle, and now it's like the whole defense is not looking that good,
right? Yeah, they're just not hitting their stride. They're not hitting that same measurement that they were at last year in terms of the no-fly zone version 2.
I'm hoping that was our 72-13 and 72-0 game, and they bounced back from it for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think going into this Chargers game, because it's a must-win for both these teams. Chargers started off the season the best way you could in a division. I feel like for any team that I've seen in a while, they're 2-0, and they're 2-0 against divisional opponents, beating the Raiders and the Chiefs. And they beat the Chiefs, right? The reigning AFC champion.
Yeah, they have a chance and an opportunity to go 3-0 in their division right off within the first 4 weeks.
So we have to beat them, right? If they want to go 3-0, they have to beat us. So I think it's gonna be a good game. I think you're gonna see a super determined Broncos team. You're not gonna see a Sean Payton trying to make plays work. We're starting. I don't know, man. We're seeing Troy Franklin come on. I kind of see these teams as like kind of the same type of team, quite honestly. The Chargers and the Broncos, kind of super similar across the board. I was gonna say I thought we had the edge at wide receiver, but I don't think so. I mean, Keenan Allen is Mr. Reliable. Right. I don't think there's anybody. Cortland Sutton's caught some pretty awesome passes though. He has some pretty good hands himself. But so I mean, I don't know. I think this game comes down to the wire, and it comes down to whoever makes the dumb decision first. And Justin Herbert has a tendency to make dumb decisions.
So does Will Lutz.
Yeah. Will Lutz will miss a 22-yard field goal.
Yeah.
And think nothing of it. So, and Sean Payton's been stupid with his play calling too the past 2 games. So hopefully, right? He chose not to take that penalty on the last play of the game because he's like, why not just push them back and make them try to get it again? You're dumb. You're being a coach. That's what this segment should be. You're dumb. Team stupid. No, and then the game before that, the first game of the season where he was scared to kick the field goal. So I think we've seen some coaching mishaps too with the Broncos that hopefully we don't see moving forward. And I think and there's a little bit of a vendetta too right there too with him and John Harbaugh, because the Broncos wanted to hire John Harbaugh first, or Jim Harbaugh, or Jane Harbaugh, which Harbaugh it is. They wanted to hire him before, they went with Sean Payton.
Yeah.
And of course, he turned down the position. I got Broncos.
I got Chargers, bro. I'm gonna see you in the office. When Chargers win.
And I love to go with my Broncos too. Last week, our predictions, you were right on the money with the Broncos score. You had 28-10, I believe, or 28-13. Where is it? Yeah, 28-13 is what you had. And you're on the money with the Broncos score. We both were way off on them winning. I had 22-10. So yeah, no. After last week, I'm hoping we have a bounce back and we can fix our predictions. And I got Broncos as well.
What you got for the score?
I would go. I think it's going to be a real shootout. That's going to go down to the wire. I think it's going to be 28-34.
28-34. Yeah, I just got them running all over these San Diego Chargers. LA Chargers, stupid. Got them running all over this San Diego Chargers. So I'm gonna say Broncos. Dang, Broncos about to put it on them, man. 42 to 27.
I have a very different score than you two. I say it's gonna be pretty convincingly the Chargers. I'm gonna say it's gonna be probably 31 or 32, maybe 32 to 20.
Oh man,
Chargers lead.
So what does that mean? The Broncos are kicking like 3 field goals or missing an extra point?
Yeah, they're gonna be Mm-hmm.
Dang. All right. Let's see. Dang. Yeah, all right. Didn't plan to spend this much on the football. That's good. I think time's all right. Cool. So we got the Broncos, Chargers. After that, I mean, just really the morning games left. We'll talk about this Colts Titans game. You guys want to kind of.
I knew this was coming.
The Broncos. We'll talk about
the Titans.
The Titans, man, they're about to go up against Danny Jones in his locker. Yeah, see how you guys fared against that. Everybody want to talk trash, so they got to go up against the juggernaut. Now you guys got to face
him. I don't have any faith in the Titans as a Titans fan. Unfortunately, Cam Ward does look great. It's just that offense just looks bad, man.
Yeah, no. And me also being a Titans fan, man, that's my number one team, and I just don't see it yet. I think it's a work in progress. I think we're probably 2 seasons away from really getting somewhere in a winning column and having a full winning season, but it's just not there yet.
What did I say when AJ Brown goes over there? No, I said Justin Jefferson when he gets. Oh man, when AJ Brown and Justin Jefferson get mad this offseason, talk to each other, and they go over to the Titans.
Doubtful.
That'd be scary.
It would be, but here's the thing: I will take these 3 games of Cam over all the seasons we had of Ryan Tannehill, like any of them.
What about Mariota? Didn't y'all have Mariota?
We were just trying stuff for a minute. And no offense, and I love the Titans, don't get me wrong, but like we just watched as like we had to see Derrick Henry use his health insurance.
Oh, King Henry.
Like we ran this man down till he had plates in his feet. So so the Titans, I just don't understand what their issue is with putting together cohesive offenses that last throughout the playoffs. B, another thing is personnel choice. C is schemes. So now that we have a decent, real deal quarterback, and I know I'm a little bit harder on Ryan than most Titan fans, I was never big on him to begin with. Don't get me started on Mayo. What's his name? Don't get me started on Will. But I think Cam is.
What was that other quarterback you had?
Malik.
Everyone forgot about Malik.
Don't remind me of that, man. Those were tough times, man. It's like
they're all like first-round picks too, right? I think,
bro, that's like having a mayo sandwich, man. It was bad, but look, it's not good. But look. I think Cam is great. I just don't think he has the weapons or the time that he normally would have. Because I think in Florida, he did have time to actually process. And not that our blocking is bad, particularly. It's just not the same. And who is he throwing to?
Yeah.
He's throwing to me out there.
Calvin Ridley, right?
That's the one, but I mean, he wears 0 for a reason, man.
Who's that rookie they got?
It's not great, man.
Who's that rookie receiver? He was pretty good.
We're gonna be right back in the locker with the rest of these teams until we can get something figured out. But on the bright side is this is good reps for Cam. He's
forming to be a great leader. And I think this is a part of his player progression and development. And this is going to be another game that he's going to have etched in his soul of like, I remember when we were trash. Like, this is going to be great for his development. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And too, the cool thing is too, when you like when you realize you hit on your quarterback, right? Whether your team it's probably best for your team to have not such a good season, I think, that first season, because then you got a chance to turn around and go back into that early first round pick, and you can get a beast, right? Knowing them, they'll probably trade it away because we're going to need a quarterback, we'll trade it. But right, you would want to go back in and get a beast to pair up with that quarterback, right? And try to build off of that, which is what they need to rebuild that entire. I just think Tennessee just don't have they don't know what they do, right? They don't have a Derrick Henry anymore. They had Derrick Henry for so long, and then it's like, if you've been in a relationship for 20 years, and then that relationship ends, and you're just like, I don't even know what to do right now, right? They just been walking around like in circles.
But that's the thing, though, is I think it's going to be some losing seasons that secure us a good draft pick again. And by the time we're in new Nissan Stadium, we're going to have a good pick. And for some reason, some way, somehow, these Titans, they find those running backs. They find those 2 kids in quarter running backs, So I think we have a good chance of, securing us a third 2K running back and, finding success in that and taking some pressure off Cam Ward, because, he has that person to go to in the backfield to be able to, just hand it off to, carry it, get those first downs, get the third down conversions going. So it takes a lot of pressure off him, where he can look at his weapons and, what we decide to do in the next couple seasons in terms of getting him some targets.
And I like Pollard. I think last year, of course, I know Spears was hurt quite a bit, but I think Tennessee had the second best running back tandem behind Detroit last season. So I think they got a good running back duo.
Here's my thought. I kind of want them to suck, because I think if we have a real deal solid explosive receiver, like, yes, it would be absolutely a dream if we got Jettas and AJ, but I think if we get like Jeremiah Smith, that might really make a change for us. I kind of want us to not be great right now, because we have some really solid prospects that are coming up. And I think as far as drafting is concerned, Tennessee is not the worst, but they've hit on a couple things, and I think I have faith in them in regards to making these picks work. So that's kind of where I'm sitting. I'm not sitting. I don't think any Titans fan, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here, Static, I don't think any of us are watching these games like thinking we're going to go to the playoffs this year.
Right. Same.
So
Maybe.
I think at this point, I think we give Cam as many reps as possible
and keep him healthy and protect him.
Exactly. Thank you. That's really where I'm at.
I like Pollard back there too. I think Pollard has been doing a decent job back there.
He has been. He worked through some injury last season, which kind of hindered him a little bit numbers wise. But he is a consistent running back. He is a good go-to. I would like to see him as the second running back, though, and like the powerhouse, finding the holes, when we're in the red zone, that kind of running back. With us having a running back that can really break it out and, just power through runs and get back to that stiff arm mentality and just kind of really shove it down their throats to get down to the red zone. And then, Pollard picks up the pieces from there and eats the crumbs from there. We got Van Jefferson on the receiving core, Tyler Lockett, Calvin Ridley. It's one of those things where the team is like, they have a vision, they have a look. It's just a matter of how to utilize it, how to really kind of solidify it with that missing piece.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I think they got a good chance, though. They have a pretty easy slate of games coming up these next few games.
Easy for some.
Well, I mean, they're playing well, yeah, like, take out the Colts game, right? I mean, the Texans aren't looking like the Texans right
No,
now.
they're not, and that's so disappointing.
Right.
Mhm. So I think I don't know. I think it might be closer than we think today because even though Cam Ward is a rookie, there's still a whole defense on the other side of the ball too, and it's a divisional game.
Yeah.
They know the Colts, right? Danny Dimes might be coming in doing his thing, but like like we said earlier, that's gonna end here sooner than later. We'll see, and it's gonna end bad. I think, in my opinion, I'm not quick to jump on that hype train. Sometimes you just come out and you do things. People don't have. Maybe people don't think they have to pay so much attention to you, right? And then you're able to get things done because you're playing looser, right? He beat out Anthony Richardson. He doesn't have to worry about anything. So he's just playing. He's just playing right now.
And when you look at the Colts schedule, man, I mean, who do we really honestly think is going to be able to really kick them off their pedestal? Because, I mean, they got one of the easiest schedules in the league this year.
I agree.
The Rams.
The Chargers, maybe.
Stafford.
I can see the Chargers humbling them. I can see them taking the Rams. I can see the Chargers being the ones that humble them, but that's like week 8 or 9? They're going to go 8-0 and be one of the undefeated teams because they got such an easy schedule. And then from there, their next challenge is going to be the Chiefs, and we need to see where the Chiefs are at. So, I mean, I see the Colts being scary in their record with their wins, losses, and they go to the playoffs and all that, but I see them getting really humbled in the playoffs if they have to go up against the Ravens or something, and that's just where they're just going to get humiliated, embarrassed, and it's going to show how easy their schedule truly was this season.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, they played the Cardinals, they played Titans again here in like 5-6 weeks after this tomorrow game.
Dang, I'm gonna bet on the Colts to win the Super Bowl right now.
Gee,
Man, that'd be the easiest. Like $10 bookies are going to win.
I know, right? All right, so what do you guys got for the score in this game? Colts, Titans.
I don't see this being a shootout. I feel like this is about to be a funk fest. What 12 to 20?
I mean, that's what their scores have been. They scored 12 points the first game against the Broncos. They scored 19 points last week against who did they play last week? Whoever they played, they scored 19 points. So yeah, I mean, that's been about their score line. It was 19-33 and then 12-20 something the first week. So it seemed like Cam has been scoring one more touchdown though. I mean, obviously it's only 2 weeks, but he scored his first touchdown last week, so maybe he'll score 2 touchdowns this week. He was connecting with the rookie, that rookie receiver. Can't think of his name, but I don't know, man. I just think I don't know. I'm not afraid of the Colts. I know they beat the Broncos, but it was a fluke. They should have lost, and we all know that. Like,
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
they could have called the same play on the. I don't know. Whatever. It's here nor there. But I just think the Colts aren't. They're not the Bills. They're not the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
They're not the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I still see them taking this game. I feel like it's going to be a real odd score in this one, where it's really going to show that the Colts really aren't like what they are perceived to be. But the Titans not really putting up much of a fight on the scoring end. I got it at the Colts 15 and Titans 6, where Titans get a couple field goals. That's about it. And somehow the Colts managed to get 15 somehow. I don't even know how, but they're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
I got a bold prediction. I got a bold one. Take
What's
my
that?
other one. Take my other one away. My bold prediction is 18-28. Titans
Dang.
Colts, bro. I think
Titans?
Titans 18. Colts 28. Cam's gonna throw 2 touchdowns.
There we go.
We're going for it. This is the rose-colored glasses take.
Dang. Cam could come in, win this week.
He's gonna lose. Have 2 touchdowns though.
You said 15-6.
6.
Dang, you don't even got him getting a touchdown.
Yeah.
2 field goals?
Yep, 2 field goals. And then, I see like Colts managing to somehow get a touchdown. 2 2 field goals and a safety somehow.
All right, I am gonna go. Damn, man, this Colts team. I'm telling y'all, they've scored over 25 points in both their games. So I got the Colts scoring 35 points. 35 to 12.
Man, that's
Nothing but
nasty.
field goals.
Nasty work, man.
Nothing but field goals. Cam Ward's going to throw 2 interceptions in the first quarter and turn to Tua.
Oh, that's
Oh,
crazy. All right, bro.
Only because that should have been Shador in that pick. No, I'm playing.
It's controversial. I still believe this, by the way. Sorry.
Dang, imagine how the Titans would look with Shador back there. Bro.
Yeah, I was really hoping that the Titans were going to pick up in the offseason. I wish they were going to go pick up Justin Fields in his free agency and then go with Travis Hunter in their draft pick.
Ooh.
That would have been good.
I would have been okay
Justin
with
Fields
that.
is actually looking solid right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have been okay with that.
I would have been too.
That was my whole hope and goal in the offseason when they had that number 1 pick. I was like, come on, Travis, and just secure Justin Fields.
Yeah, and they're like, we don't care what you hope, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Not doing that. Justin Fields, man, before he got hurt, he was looking all right with the Jets. There's a couple other games, but they're not. I mean, Bengals, Vikings, they got backup quarterbacks. You got Joe, what's his face going up against what's his face, and then Texans, Jaguars.
Come on, man.
Huh?
Chase versus Jettas. Come on.
I know,
man.
and it sucks because you got Chase versus Jettas, and you got Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz. That don't sound appealing at all.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be
boring.
real odd.
Boring. I think Jake Brown is just gonna. He's like, you know, he's like the light skinned Jameis Winston.
You're not
launch
wrong.
the ball over the place.
I did not like what I saw in him. I don't know how they pulled that win off.
Yeah, they. I mean, he came out and you'd have thought he played the whole game, right? Looking at it, especially from a fantasy point of view, 241 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 3 interceptions. Dang, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. So he did have 3 touchdowns. Dang, but Carson Wentz, right? I mean, come on, this is the only guy in like the history, right, to have his backup win the Super Bowl for him, right? I not to laugh. I'm just saying. We got what's up, Damian, bro? Welcome back, bro. The Colts could win a division if the Texans don't get their heads out of their butts, right? That is true. The Texans, their heads aren't in their butts, just their players are always hurt, right? It's more like, I guess it is their heads are in their butts. I think they're just hurt by injuries, man.
Right.
But dang, that'd be weird. Danny Jones just coming, you know, looking at it. I mean, that would be the Giants' luck, right? 2 years in a row. Watch a player that you let go and win their division and possibly go play for the Super Bowl.
Right.
There's no possible with this. Stop it, please. I can't let you go on with this.
Are we going to see Danny Jones on the cover of Madden next year?
Oh, God.
No, we're not.
What?
No.
Who did Dwayne Haskins? Shador is not going to be Dwayne Haskins. At least Dwayne Haskins got a chance. That's all I'm going to say.
I agree.
That's all I gotta say. Let Shador get a chance, and then not some crap chance. Don't put him in the fourth quarter when you're down by 35, and then expect him to go out there and do something. And they'd be like, "See, we gave him a chance." I mean, cut him from the Browns and let him choose his team that he wants to go play for. With all these backup quarterbacks being put in,
The Jets.
I love that. And then they're hating, talking about because he didn't want to play behind Lamar Jackson. He didn't want to play behind Jaden Daniels. Like, of course, these guys are going to be playing for the next 10 years.
Right.
what are you gonna do? The same thing you're doing now. At least he's like, at least I have a chance at the Browns until they were like, well,
You're Dylan Gabriel's backup.
yeah, you're Dylan Gabriel's. Joe
Oh.
Flacco is gonna take us to the promised land. He's gonna
Joe
outduel.
Flacco.
Joe Flacco is gonna outduel Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes.
Hey, you got Joe Flacco on your fantasy team?
Do not have Joe Flacco anywhere near my fantasy team.
Yeah, no.
I don't
know if
I deleted him off the waiver wire from my fantasy league. No, I'm playing. Right? He he looks like crap, right? They should have been. I don't understand, man. Like, I feel like every other industry you have to perform or you lose your job, your position, except for the NFL, man. They can just go out and put crap out just based off what they believe might happen every week. It's just, I don't get it, like, at all.
Joe Flacco,
but yeah,
free agent in our Joe Flacco is a free agent in our league.
I think he's a free agent in every single fantasy league.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't. Joe Flacco probably is. Let's see, Joe Flacco. How many teams is he on Sleeper?
He'll be the one that loses a bye week somehow.
Look, man.
Get fired on your day off.
UFL is disrespectful, man. UFL is disrespectful. He said Shador should be in the UFL.
Oh man,
Ooh.
The CFL signed his rights actually. Him and Shiloh. So I guess they have his rights over the UFL. He should be in the UFL. Him in the UFL was like, dang, what's his name? What's the kicker that's in the UFL? We were just talking about him, Static.
Oh, Destroying.
Yeah.
Destroying don't even got to play no games. He's like, I'm just here to help your platform.
Right.
It's
correct.
Stupid. Like, same thing with Bronny. Like, we don't go to the secondary leagues. Those secondary leagues are for people. I'm just going to be whatever. I just say, but I think he'd be better served unless he really wants to play football. There's no reason for him to even go to the UFL if he doesn't make it in the NFL, because he already made it, right? He got drafted by a team, and there's nothing that he did that's keeping him from being successful in the NFL, right? I think he looked, decent, okay in his preseason games. The chances that he did get, I think I think we'll have to see with this season. But I don't think to sit there and say the best college quarterback from last season coming out, he was the best quarterback coming out of college last season, to say he should be in a UFL, and then, to say that the Colts might win a division is just crazy, Damien. You know what we're talking about right now. Just these takes here. But yeah, sure. I mean, I guess if you didn't watch college football last season, you could say that Shador can't play. Or if you didn't watch him come from an FCS school and go and completely dominate in the FBS where it's supposed to be all blue blood players, I mean, yeah, you could say maybe he should be in the UFL, but I don't know. I don't know, man. The Browns got rid of Baker Mayfield. Right? And we see what he's doing. He's only scored the most touchdowns in the past 3 seasons out of any quarterback.
Yeah.
He's only, leading so many categories. Whatever. You're right. I mean, hey.
He does have Mr. Consistent on his team. But here's the thing. I think Baker's great. They're not
Baker got that gene, though. Baker got that winning gene, bro, like Tim Tebow.
Right.
Like, you just want to win if you're playing with him. I feel like that's just what it is. But I'm just saying, like, with Shador, we haven't even seen him play behind, a real NFL offensive line with real NFL players, right? We watched him play with the 3rd stringers, the 4th stringers. So until we do that, I don't know. And I'm not talking about in the 4th quarter of a game where they're getting blown out because Joe Flacco couldn't throw a touchdown and he can't move in the pocket. When was the last time we see Joe Flacco move around in the pocket?
Look, man, you gotta put some respect on no sack Flack, bro.
Yeah. Talking about flat foot Flack. He looked like a freaking statue when he played for the Broncos.
I
No,
forgot that happened, low key.
That was a dark area for the Broncos.
Paxton Lynch, Joe Flacco, Drew Lock.
That's tough.
Yeah, so I think that's it about for the NFL slate. Texans, Jaguars. What do you guys got? I think Jaguars are coming around, man.
I think the Jaguars are coming around. This is biased because I really, really love Travis Hunter, and I still have faith in Trevor. But
and they got a squad.
And I will be honest, though. I think if Trevor Lawrence doesn't figure it out this season, like
you got to go on. You got to move on.
Is he in bust status? Like, is that what we're thinking, guys? Or
Trevor Lawrence will forever be a legend. He will forever be a legend on Remember the Titans. That's all I'm going to say. Sunshine will hold it down no matter where he goes. But I just think it might be good for a change. I don't think he's a bust, but I do think he came into a really crappy situation, right? Coming in on the freaking what's-his-face I freaking hate because somehow he leaves college football because he has heart issues and he goes, whatever. But I don't even remember the coach's name that he came in with from Ohio State, but he came into a crappy situation. I don't know what you mean he didn't do anything with Colorado. He only took a team that was 1-13, turned them around, and I'm pretty sure he shattered every school record they have, and I don't know, whatever.
That and his entire receiving core have been drafted.
All of them are in the NFL.
Yeah,
the entire receiving core is in the NFL. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was the number one off, throwing off schedule quarterback in college football because his line was complete crap for the past 2 years. But whatever. You're right, Damien. What did he do in college? He didn't do nothing about nothing. Yo, guys, you can catch San Jose State versus Idaho on our alternate Shady Sports Network live channel today at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So 3 p.m. Denver time, we'll have some Mountain West football, San Jose and Idaho live on Shady Sports Live channel on YouTube. So head on over there, subscribe if you haven't already, catch some football for free. Most importantly, I think is the cool thing about that. So yeah, let's take a quick little promo and let's talk some music. I feel like we can go on rambling forever, especially getting into the Shadur conversation. We'll talk this. We'll talk it right now. We'll stop this bus and pull it over.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick break, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button. You are chilling with us at the bus stop. I know we've just been going on this NFL. It's a great day. We got so much football this weekend. So many good games tomorrow. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that share button, tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your family, tell your uncle, tell everybody about the show. We'll be right back. I'm gonna step away. We'll step away for about a minute. Yeah, we'll do about a minute. And we'll be right back, guys.
My name is Anton Popoff, and this is my 6th year of college football. Training during the hottest times of the day is a recipe for muscle cramps, which is why electrolytes are so important. Hydration is crucial for my performance. Dragon Salt eliminates muscle cramps and boosts your overall energy level. Whether it's a weight room or field session, I fuel up with Dragon Salt beforehand. It's been a game changer for me, and it'll be a game changer for you.
Yes, sir. Check out that Dragon Salt, guys. And don't forget to check out Shady Sports Network on all platforms, all social media platforms. Wherever you social media, you can probably follow us. Hit that like button and subscribe to us. And then, yeah, man, all you athletes out there trying to get worked out. What up, bro?
Say what's
That's
up.
new company. I was just going to say we got some new, man, I was slacking. on the Instagram comments, we got Ghost Houdini was going ham over the AFC and Instagram, guys. Just saying, you need a complete team in the AFC. He said, cold, bro. Andrew Luck got more power now to make calls. This coming from a Ravens fan. This dude said Andrew Luck. The first 7 plays of the game, Dolphins will let you know how the game goes. Dang, he said Hill disrespect is crazy, bro. Get watched by 4 people. Oh, he was hating on Hill earlier. Tua don't even use his eyes.
Tua don't even use his eyes is crazy.
Tua don't even use his eyes. I think that was probably the most accurate reporting I've seen all day. All day. I know, River, stay holding it down. We're gonna have to get a segment just with his picks, bro. That'd be sick. River's picks. We'll put up like we'll put up the logos and he can pick which one.
Right, exactly.
I think that'd be awesome.
Definitely.
Let's say bro played with the Giants with sorry coaches. I think he's talking about Saquon. Miami don't suck, man. The team don't got an identity. What's Miami's bread and butter besides Hill and A-Chain? My God, look at the Colts sideline. Dang, he was going ham, bro. I wish I'd have caught that while we were talking about it. Yo, Ghost Houdini, jump over to YouTube, man. We'll see your comments a lot quicker, man. But thanks for watching us over Instagram, along with those other 3 people that are watching us. So
I'll get it in a minute.
Keep it in. Yo, we had some new music come out yesterday, and like we were saying last week, it's been kind of, man, we're kind of spoiled this summer with the amount of new music that was coming out. I think every Friday, almost twice a week, it felt like, and then it kind of, it slowed down a little bit. Sharko, what's up? How you doing? It slowed down a little bit. I think we can kind of seeing it kind of trickle in with not so much. I mean, at least not the like rap I listen to. I feel like I haven't seen a whole lot of it come in. There's been some random, new music, but we got it, man. We come in with the music. Let us know what you guys are listening to. We'd love to see what's in your playlist. And then hopefully we can get some, some artists, all rappers, DJs, producers, whatever it may be. Come on, chop it up with us. I know, Kareem, I was asking you earlier, what are you listening to right now?
Like I said, man, it's been a lot of Anderson .Paak, a lot of El Mean.
There we go. What's your go-to Anderson .Paak song or group? Or I mean, he does so many different things.
He does. I like Anywhere with Snoop Dogg.
Anywhere with Snoop Dogg. Okay, we'll have to listen to. I don't know if I heard. That's new, right? Is that new?
I wouldn't say it's new. It's probably new to you.
Yeah, it's new to me because I have not heard that. I've been slacking on my Snoop Dogg listening recently, but
it's from that I think that one album he actually won a Grammy for.
Dude, I remember my first time hearing Anderson .Paak. I was in Buena Vista. Dang, I forget the name of the festival. I was in Buena Vista, and my homeboy Fletcher, we're chilling, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you heard of Anderson .Paak?" This was like 20. Dang, this was probably like 2013, probably 2014, 15, around there. And he was like, I was like, no, I have not heard of Anderson .Paak. Who is that? He's like, bro, you gotta check out Anderson .Paak. He didn't tell me nothing. He's like, just come look at his set. And I get there, and this dude's playing drums and rapping together. He was going ham. This was like back in the day before, all the groups Anderson .Paak, when like he was first, when he first got discovered, man, it was just different, man. It was just amazing. Everything even now, everything that he does, like his experimental stuff, and he's just always consistently, I think, pushing the edge and like coming out with a different, not sound, but just a different type of energy.
Yeah, and it's really interesting, man. He's a jack of all trades. I mean, I think one of the little known facts about Anderson .Paak is that he was the drum player for the Dr. Dre Super Bowl.
He was.
Yeah. Yep.
He was.
He was up there when Eminem was doing his set, and he was doing the drums for that. He's with Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic.
He does his thing with Bruno Mars.
Mhm.
When I started listening to him was when, in his hip hop era, where he was definitely on his hip hop thing. The song that my go to Anderson .Paak song is "Cut 'Em In" with Rick Ross.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. When he first came out and he was on that freshman double XL. That was a rough introduction to Anderson.
It was super rough.
That was the wrong introduction to Anderson .Paak because it was completely the opposite of. I mean, I heard a story that pretty much how Kendrick discovered him was he was one of Kendrick's weed guys, or no, he was a weed guy for one of Kendrick's weed guys or whatever. And they're like, "Yo, you gotta check this guy out, right? Anderson .Paak, right?" And he went up there and heard him, he freestyled for Kendrick, and he was super, I'm just saying, like, he was all about his lyricism. So to come out with that double XL, that was just like not. I think looking back on it though, seeing his career now and how experimental it is, I can see the thought behind it. But as for like a live performance with no production into it, was not it. It was not it at all.
Yeah, no. If anybody took that as like the only Anderson .Paak they've ever heard, then they're missing out for sure.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, it could have been worse. He could have been Designer,
Right.
Right. Balls in Atlanta. Hey, Designer, that was Panda was my jam.
Nice. All
right.
You name 4 more songs from? Anyways, we're gonna move on.
From Designer.
Yeah, do you know? I don't.
I can't even name that song's title really all the way right. I think it's just Panda. That's about it. But I mean, Anderson .Paak though. I mean, one of my favorite songs is Tense for sure. I think Tense always is gonna pop up on my playlist.
Oh, for sure.
And then dang, what was that one? Oh, it was like the Revolution song. Yeah, the one he put out during COVID. Dang, I gotta look it up and look at the name, but that song was fire. It's like In the Streets or something.
I can't think of what it would be.
Yeah, I'll have to pull it up. It was it came out like right after COVID. Everybody's rioting and stuff. It was just a crazy song. It was, and then obviously Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars. That's classic, right? Anderson .Paak is just that dude. I don't that freshman double XL was just not it. I mean, come on, Lil Dicky was the best MC on that. So
he was
I think we know where that stands.
Yeah.
Lockdown. That's what it is. Lockdown, when they had everybody on lockdown. Thanks.
Right.
No.
Anderson was actually out in Denver about 3 days ago with his other venture with No Worries.
Anderson .Paak was in Denver?
Yeah, like 3 days ago. Because it's his other group. He's in like a bunch of groups, like the Free
so many
Nationals,
groups. Yeah.
No Worries.
He's in that. Go ahead.
So him and his producer, I guess, buddy, I don't know. His name is Knowledge with the X for the O, so it's Knowledge with X. But they have a group called No Worries, so that's probably why you didn't know, because it wasn't Anderson .Paak. It was a No Worries concert, but No Worries just consists of Anderson and a producer, so it's just Anderson .Paak again.
Yeah, and I love his liveliness, man. I love the energy he brings.
Bro.
A fun fact about Anderson .Paak is when he played his Red Rock show. I don't remember exactly what year. I think it was maybe 2018, 2019 when he played at Red Rocks. A fun fact is that his management team went around and specifically told Red Rocks, all of the Red Rock staff, from top to bottom, all of us knew and were well aware that we could not tell Anderson .Paak what the actual curfew for the show was, because they needed him to fly to Las Vegas that same night and he had to be on time. And they knew that if he knew that he could play longer, he would. And so they were like, do not tell him he could play till 11:30 because he will. And we don't need that. We need him in Vegas. So his show ended at like 10:35 or something like that. And they kept it prompt. They're like, do not let Anderson .Paak find out what curfew is.
Which is wild too, because I feel like, man, like when you have those artists that go, I love it because he's all about playing, man. That's why he's in so many different groups, right? Like he's like, dang, I just can't get enough of performing and doing music and have so many ideas. Like, oh man, yeah, I love everything Anderson .Paak.
And then Sharko asked, "What game is it in your background?"
I know. There's not a game, Sharko. That is my background.
It's AI.
Yeah, it is. It's something I put together in Canvas, so it's just a field. But we in the game here, Sharko. We in every game, bro. What game you want to talk about? We talking about it, right? We chop it up. We chop it up about everything, all sports, all music. I mean, we could talk forever. I don't know how long you got, Kareem, and I don't know how long you got, Static. But because we still, we could talk some basketball. I'll talk it. Right? I know that's your forte. Reem's a Lakers fan.
Yeah, I'm wearing this Nuggets hat incognito. So see, I think you feel me. I touched.
That's why I had to call you out. I see you got the Nuggets. You got to keep the Nuggets and rep the gear, man. It's only the best team in the NBA right now, in my opinion.
Oh, wow. Okay. I guess you could say that if you want, man.
We'll see. I know, right? You got with Boston not having,
Man, don't pay no attention to Boston. No Jason Tatum.
Yeah, with no Tatum.
No KP. No Drew. So we're gonna watch Jaylen Brown for half the season. Okay,
Jaylen Brown's that dude.
And then I haven't heard any news on when Tyrese Halliburton's gonna make it back for the Pacers. So.
I forgot he was out.
Yeah, I don't know when. I don't know if I don't know if the Pacers are gonna be anything this year.
Oh man, you know what? Hey, MPJ though. Wait till we see him in the ISO. Over there in New York.
Man. We got to take that mic from him though. That's what we need to do first and foremost. Snatch that mic away.
Hey, they said I was reading, man. They said OKC has obviously the best chance to repeat as champions, but I mean they got Houston team right up there too, man. We can't forget they got they were number 2 in the West last year.
Somehow
Kevin Durant's cursed, bro.
Kevin Durant, he's cursed by who is it? Base God, right? God never lifted that curse off Kevin Durant. He lifted it off James Harden, but James Harden still hasn't won. Because I remember he gave James Harden a blessing when he was with Houston, I think. And he was like, "Oh, okay, you can go ahead," and he didn't win. But he never listened. I think him and KD got into it again at a game about something. Oh, it was wild when KD was with the Warriors. I think they had gotten into it again. Yeah, because he cursed them when he was with OKC when they played. Was it when they played LeBron in Miami? Base God cursed them.
So man, honestly, KD he curses himself. Man, he put himself in that most recent Iceman 3 with Drake and all that. It's like, man, you're just bringing that bad juju on yourself.
Oh, let me see if I can find the Anthony Edwards shoe.
He's not gonna win, bro.
Nah, he's out of his prime. He doesn't bring much to any team that he could have 5-10 years ago. It's just one of those stories where he just needs to ride out into the sunset with whatever winning season he ends on.
And I may be a hater here, but if your starting point guard is Fred VanVleet, bro,
hey,
pack it up.
Back
it up, man.
Oh, we gotta find
Frederick VanVleet. Pack it up.
Hey.
He's running Brand that point.
You better put some respect on it. He's a champion, bro.
Stop it, man. Please, man. Danny Green's a champion.
Hey, man. You got that ring, bro.
Get out of here, man.
Damn, I cannot find this. Anthony Edwards, KD. But no, so back to music though. We get back to music though, because we could talk basketball for hours. So we got new music Friday. We did have some music come out on New Music Friday. Not really a whole lot, but just from what you sent me, Static, it looks like we did start off. We had Cardi B dropped her album, I Am the Drama.
Yep, and it seems like, that's going to be – it was apparently highly anticipated. I hadn't even known that this is just her sophomore album. She hadn't put anything out about 6-7 years from her, debut album. So, it's something for worth taking a listen to. Usually, it's not something that she herself puts out there, but the features that she carries with her albums and her songs. So it'll be interesting to see who's on that. I haven't taken a listen to it quite yet. But yeah, I mean, it's Cardi B. So I mean, it's gonna have that ball in production. It's gonna have some banger beats, but it's gonna be Cardi B on it. So,
well, I mean, and the title's True AF, right? I mean, I just saw on X. I don't know. It might from something recent. Stephon Diggs sent her a bucket of flowers
on a trailer.
On a trailer.
Yeah.
On a freaking tow truck trailer.
Yeah.
That's how big the bucket was.
Yeah.
The size of the trailer. So that comes on the heels of what did Offset say? He was 3-1. He got 2 more kids, so he got 3-1. It's like points.
Right. And apparently I'm not sure how accurate it is, but apparently she's carrying Stephon Diggs' baby.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like, so it sounds like her album pretty much on point.
Yeah, definitely. And the recent article I had read about her album, without listening to it yet, said that it's already in 24 hours gold with 500,000 units sold, expected to go platinum by the end of today.
Wow,
so that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Cardi B's album that just dropped yesterday.
Yeah, 24 hours, 500,000 units sold already.
Dang, who?
Yeah,
who?
Oof.
Who wore it better, Future or Offset? As far as like, just I don't even know how to put it, because it feels like the similar situation with Future and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, it was Sierra. Yeah,
well, on a whole different level, because Stephon Diggs is a whole different dude from Russ. He's just gonna troll.
Yeah. I'd have to go Future on that one, man.
Yeah, Future Hendrix for sure.
Yeah, I think. But dang, does this fuel Stephon Diggs?
No,
not to take it away from music.
Wait, what team is he on?
The Patriots.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Hey, they got a chance to win some games. I don't know what they can do in that division.
They will win some games. You're right.
Yeah, difference between some, most, and all.
Yeah. Some.
No, I don't know. I was just trying to see. I don't know. I was trying to tie in all the drama though, but yeah, it seems like her album is correct though. There's a lot of drama.
Oh yeah,
there is.
It's like so much drama.
It's kind of always been a little bit of drama with Cardi B, even from the Nicki Minaj situation that they had back in like 2019, which was crazy.
Right.
And then the Offset continuum. And then now we're into Stephon Diggs. So it's a new day, new chapter. So we're just gonna keep watching and obviously if it's 500K units sold, we clearly have to listen to this album.
Right. And I'm just saying, like, I do not know time, I guess, because I do, remember looking back to that Nicki Cardi B drama. And now it's like Cardi B is kind of in that Nicki position, right? I feel like Sexy Red is like Cardi B times 20, like the evolution of Cardi B, and that's the direction it went in. But now it's like she's like, I don't want to say like the older rapper, right? But she's the veteran rapper that everybody's coming for or whatever. It's wild. I just feel like I remember when she was like the new rapper up and coming, and I don't know. I like her style though. I think it's thug life for sure. Like you want to like get hyped up, right?
I think you gotta be careful, man, with the analogies, brother. Like some of these people, they're gonna look at Nicki versus Cardi B and get offended as far as impact is concerned, because Nicki's impact it's still ridiculous.
But that's what I'm saying though. I feel like Cardi B's impact is Sexy Red.
Oh, okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's not. I don't know. I don't know if it's a whole lot of impact. Nicki definitely. I think she did a lot as far as like bringing female rappers back into the game, and and making other female rappers want to step up their game, but
Yeah.
I think with Cardi B though, she just like really fed into like the ratchetness of it, right?
Oh yeah, and while we're on the subject, Nicki Minaj did just announce last week that she'll be releasing a new album next year.
She's like, yeah, 500K is cute. Let me show you how Queen does it. And probably in a day or so, Beyonce will announce that she's dropping an album too. We all just drop stuff, but yeah. So how we feeling though? I guess I don't know how I was thinking.
We haven't heard it, but right now it's looking solidly cool.
I heard a little bit of it, and I like the beat. I don't know. I'm a hip hop head, and I think Cardi B does definitely, coming from the Bronx or Brooklyn or New York, wherever she comes from, in that upper chosen part of the world, they produce really good beats. So, and then let me see. I could probably even pull some of it up right now. I think that's what I was meant to do. I was gonna play a song off of it, and then we can see how you guys feel. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. And then let me check over to Instagram. Oh man, Ghost just hasn't been back. Ghost Houdini, I missed you. He ghosted me. Ghosted us. All right, so let's see. Yeah, because then they measure music different nowadays, right? It's not really even like selling units. It's like, so she's at 500,000, but isn't it like, I think it's like 100,000 plays is like one album. I don't know. It's something like that too. So it's still even kind of probably a little bit more impressive because it's like the more plays, it takes more plays to equal like one sale.
Yeah, all of New York listened to it yesterday.
Yeah, right. all the strip clubs in New York listen to Cardi B.
Yep,
for sure. All right, so let's see. What are we listening? Oh, what is this? Oh wait, I just don't know. All right, that's what Kalani. Yeah. Wow, did not think we'd have Cardi B playing on me. You guys send us some deep cut rap music. I'm not saying I'm for it all. I am for all the music, and I'm good. Like, listen to other stuff, but send us some deep cuts, some underground artists.
Who?
Everybody.
Some deep cuts.
I was excited. I was excited we got to listen to some Souls of Mischief last night, included with Hieroglyphics, man.
Bro, can you guys hear this?
I can't.
No, I can't now.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Sorry, I was like, oh. All right. I mean, I can't judge it because I don't know how to listen to this type of music. I would just say I like the video, but the music warning. That'd be like a beat. This is a 23-song album.
Like a little out of her realm, where she's like maybe mellowing out a little bit. It's not so thoughty.
I'm mad now. I should have looked at the playlist first. She got a song with Janet Jackson.
Oh, all right.
All right. I'm good. How are you guys feeling about?
Did you hear enough? No more.
I've heard. It's. I like how Cardi B reminds me of the Brat.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like with like her voice, how deep her voice is.
Nah, she's on that same vibe. The Brat dated Allen Iverson, so
yeah, the Brat, Eve, but she's more like a Trina.
True. But we talking about practice.
Talking about practice. So, what do you guys think? Cool or corny?
That song in particular, I'd say was corny. Honestly,
That song was super corny in my opinion.
I
I didn't know how to pick one, so I maybe we'll just next week I'll listen to some of it or whatever. And we'll come back and we'll see if it's cool.
Sorry, fellas. Like actually, I gave it like a solid 10 out of 10 on the cool. No, I'll mess with you. That was just. I
was like, there we go. We got a different opinion.
No, that was pretty bad.
We welcome all types of opinions.
No, that wasn't great. It
wasn't great at all. It wasn't
great. No,
but I guess if you like that, right? Like,
yeah, I'm sure like a lot of females are gonna come at us and come for our heads and be like, that's the banger. What are you talking about? But
yeah, let us know if we have any ladies out there that listen. What do you think about it? Ghost Houdini, how you feeling that? Do you think that was a solid track or what? Damien, I think Damien left us too.
Mason Plumlee highlights, you know.
Oh man. Oh, Instagram kicked us off. That's what it was. They're like, you're going too long. You gotta go, bro.
Gotta go.
No, but yeah, probably should have looked at that. Anyway, yeah, that track was not the business at all.
That's 1 out of 23. So
yeah, there's other tracks.
Yeah.
Our next artist that we have, Lil Yachty, came out with something new. I think he did.
Which one? Which?
TBA.
Yeah, to be announced.
Oh.
Is it to be announced or is it the name of it?
I don't know. It's TBA. I don't know what that's going to stand for. Who knows what it stands for?
His YouTube says Lil Boat.
Lil Boat?
Lil Boat. Oh, man. I like Lil Yachty.
He released Silver Lining with Sauce Walker yesterday. It was not an album, it was a song.
Oh, it's a song. Let's look at this then.
Yes. Captain Concrete Boy. Are y'all aware of the Concrete Boys or no?
No.
Yeah. I know the Concrete Boys.
I don't.
Okay. Minus what's her name? I don't remember who they kicked out.
What's her name? Caribou,
yeah.
Caribou. See, that's why I do a show, so I learn music realistically, guys, so I know what to listen to.
Yeah, Caribou's an easy miss. I'd stay missed on that one.
Yeah, it's super easy.
All right. So we want to listen to this Silver Lining?
Sure.
See if we can get it the stamp of approval. See how far we make it into it. And you guys, if you want to stop it too, you could just say stop. We'll stop it. Don't think it's just me with my power, guys. We can
DJ D-Rec cut the beat like.
Hey, here we go. Oh man.
I never seen a rich nigga hate on me. You know what I'm saying? Only broke niggas. I ain't gonna say rich niggas ain't hating on me, but they probably just do it in private. You broke niggas need to take notes. You learn yourself too.
What the hell? Oh, y'all, he look different every time I see him.
He talking to his PM. See that shit we wanna be him. He speaking from the outside, looking in at there's a sin. Pull up big body being, same color, sky PM. The hatred comes from GMs in my DMs. Never see y'all's creeping, leaking spillage out the mouth. How they said hip hop ain't a nigga house. When they ain't got a house, that land belongs to mama, boy, whoever the fuck.
When he borrowed Tyler, the Creator's car?
He did.
Like he was hanging out with Tyler, the Creator. He borrowed some of his outfits too.
Right.
It kind of sounds like a Tyler, the Creator type. I kind of almost expect Tyler, the Creator to jump on it.
Right.
She fucked me like she only thinking about my wealth.
The production quality, all that lines up.
Yeah, the coding kills on my side.
It does. I just don't think Lil Yachty does.
Ain't no I'm down when shit get real. These niggas squill. I whip the rolls like fuck your life. I'm switching lanes to give it chills. I'm rich enough to dub all your deals. They think it's cap, I'm down to show them. Think it's sweet, I'm down to home.
I'm like waiting for this beat to drop at some point.
Like, what you want? I said Texas older.
Waiting for the beat to drop and Tyler, the Creator, to come in.
Right.
I can tell you this though. Based off most of Lil
Going
Yachty's
forward, I know
songs with other people
speaking it
featuring,
all.
Sauce Walker is about to come and murder it.
Community full of genocides.
No beat drop. Got it.
Trying to slip and slide this drilling wave of vicious tide. You survive.
No beat
So
drop.
far we did it. Lamborghini
Art, bro.
door so small I barely fit in. Monogram Louis shorts, the sweater hit the gym man who really grinding. Skateboard P, new Gucci link, bitch full of diamonds. Walking out the jeweler, my nose up, it's booger timing. My name is Amber, she do what I say, it's like I'm Simon.
Booger timing, bro.
Niggas never read the silver
This cutting edge
lining.
lyrics right
Terms and
here.
conditions.
You guys gotta
All
really
these
listen.
worms in the trenches made us vicious.
sound like,
Have
you
ever
hear
washed
it, like-
your scale in the dishes? About the police, the fistless.
Sounds like a
Father to
Kendrick
your
Lamar
kids
kind of
while
like
the baby mama
deal
tripping.
there, where
Listen,
Kendrick
baby
had his
boy, gotta
putting
drop
boogers
your
in my
next
chain.
nigga, enjoy. Know a couple million that got killed for stepdaddy noise, but moving forward.
One of those lines where they say where you're like, don't
Pay
know.
for it, Sweet D Willie.
Hunt-da-dun-da-duns.
Honey bun, young LA one, 8 out of 1.
Every Friday's a honey bun, bro. These are cutting edge lines right here.
Ain't I the one?
I do like that they're going in this direction though.
Put all your niggas on, they say shit. I done tried that.
I just feel like, and then I mean, hopefully we do go viral. Come at us. I don't care. I just feel like nobody explained what a run-on sentence was to Lil Yachty.
I really don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know, man. I like it. I like the attempt. I just feel like you can't just like say a bunch of stuff and call it hip hop.
Facts.
Here's the thing, brothers. I was gonna be honest. This is not a Yachty beat. Like Yachty needs to understand. Here's the thing, man. Yachty is like the Tyrese Halliburton of hip hop. You know what I mean?
What are you saying? It's just there, and you're like, dang, how is he there?
For me, it's like there's certain things Tyrese Halliburton can do. Okay, running downhill and dunking the ball is not that thing, you know. And for him this is like a conscious rap kind of beat, like a J. Cole, like you know,
J. Cole woke him up. He was
JID,
like, dang.
You're supposed to say something profound on this. You know what I mean? Hunt-da-dun-da-duns?
Honey buns, bro. He had to rhyme something with honey buns. What else rhymes with honey buns?
Are we serious? Like
Hunt-da-dun-da-duns. Bro, you ain't never been talking to somebody and been like hunt-da-dun-da-dun.
No.
Right?
That's like, isn't that Southern for like etc. etc.?
That's like Charlie Brown teacher is what that is.
This is bad, man. It was a solid beat. It should have dropped because there's a for example, like while I mentioned Tyrese Halliburton, there's a play style that works for him. But if if Tyrese Halliburton is going for a dunk, you're taking that. you're letting him get there. Okay, so that's the point I'm having with this Yachty beat is that literally any other rapper who has bars could have killed this, but this is definitely not your playlist song. This is definitely not something you're gonna walk away humming. This is not a banger. This is not on radio. So it's just this felt like abstract art. We saw the painting for like 2 minutes and then we walked away.
And he didn't remember it.
All right, so what you guys feeling, cool or corny?
Corny, bro.
I'll go corny too. It just didn't fit his style, honestly. You know, I agree with Reem on that one. You know, that was meant for Dreamville. That was a Dreamville beat.
Exactly, I agree.
That was totally a Dreamville beat. And that's what I'm saying. I think J. Cole left some of his beats over there when he did that song with Lil Yachty.
Oh, some Manny Fresh.
He pumped them up. Yeah. No, because that track, he was like, yo, your verse was fire, man. That verse was fire, man. Keep at it. Keep it up because you're on the right track. And now he's like, dang, I'm Most Def. I'm Talib Kweli, bro. Let me go out here and show you how to do this. I like the direction, though. I mean, bring more conscious rap back, right?
Right. We weren't conscious.
But yeah, that wasn't it. I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it either. I think that was I give it a corny too. All right, so what'd you say?
So I think we like went to like Chipotle and we ordered conscious wrap, and then they held the conscious.
Oh man, I
So
think
we got wrap.
We went to Chipotle and it was 2:00 in the afternoon, and they hadn't replaced this food, the meats and the veggies from the morning time.
They didn't.
So it looks slightly brown, slightly off. It doesn't taste as good, right? But you think it's gonna be good because it's in Chipotle, because you're like, okay, it's in a Chipotle container. All right. So this next one, we got. Oh yeah, the baby freestyle. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard this one? It just dropped yesterday. Not to be confused with the one he dropped 5 months ago, or the one he dropped a year ago, or the one he dropped a year and a half ago. It's recent.
It's recent.
But always on Just Incredible. I think him and Just Incredible hang out, which is such a weird friendship. The baby's gotten nicer though. Over the past.
His freestyles hit, man. His
freestyles hit, and yeah, he's changed up his attitude a bit more too.
Yes, he got some bars here and there.
He got past the terrible twos. He got some bars here and there.
Yeah,
here and there, here and there. I don't know. I'm a baby fanatic. Trick love the kids. But I don't know. I think he went off.
I remember he had rapped in his Pirates of the Caribbean beat. Like, I forgot what it was. This yo ho ho. I forgot what song that was, bro. But it was so funny.
Did you see that pirate rap?
Oh God, I remember you showed me it.
That was like one of our first episodes, the pirate rap. Hey, that was short lived. It was all up on TikTok, this pirate rap. I mean, I guess probably outside other places too. But it was the yo ho ho beat. Was that the baby on the Pirates of the Caribbean?
I'm trying to find that song. It was on TikTok.
Oh, TikTok be having the weirdest of stuff.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you find songs on there, you're like, where did this even come from? Who was this person? They have like 10 albums and stuff. Like, wait, what? So yeah, we got the baby just dropped the freestyle yesterday. So I think it falls in line with New Music Friday, and it's over some Kanye beats. Not controversial.
Hip hop, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 words. He's back.
Man, you know what time it is,
the
man.
Baby.
I had to come see my brother. You know what we do every motherfucking time. Man.
Always blessed, brother.
On, man. Another
Just
good
incredible
demonstration.
Freestyle series.
Flowing like the water, I be floating like a tadpole. Hustler, I go get what I want and I'm an asshole. Watch the way you talk to me. Please do not approach me like a motherfucking boy. I'm trying to tell you it's gonna get bad, bro. Trying to raise my daughters right. Working on my temper. Don't even get mad at the drive-through if they didn't get my order right. I thought I had it figured out. I found out it was more to life. I thought I'm that nigga. Now she's trying to be my whore tonight. Yeah, some people ain't gonna wanna hear this shit. But ain't gonna have no fucking choice when Kanye clear this shit.
Come on.
Some people ain't gonna wanna hear this shit. But ain't gonna have no fucking choice when Kanye clear this shit. Look on that nigga.
We couldn't censor it, guys. Sorry.
Giving kisses. We intimate PDA.
The music section.
I'm giving them BTA. I'm making them pick out switches just like grandma back in the day. Come on. He used to be my nigga. End up going our separate ways. She used to be my bitch. There's nothing more about that to say. I really went got rich and I'm still executing the play. I keep it on my hip. It's right here ready for you today. Pussy nigga better have it right. Niggas ain't talking about shit. I can out-rap them with half a mic. Ready for them to blitz. I'ma do these niggas so bad tonight. Making them cut the sirens on, screaming and calling the ambulance. Police pull up with flashing lights. Nigga, some people ain't gonna wanna hear this shit, but ain't gonna have no fucking choice when Kanye clear this shit.
Talk about it.
Some people ain't gonna wanna hear this shit, but ain't gonna have no fucking choice. Look,
come on, man.
When this shit dropped, I was in 9th grade. Mama used to tell us, turn them lights off till them lights paid. Bills was too hot. She worked 2 jobs on a light day till I went and hit a light lick and went and bought a new scale finna do this shit the right way. Out here like a quarterback trying to focus on the best play. Went and took my daughter back. Tell mama we had the best day. My cup was overflowing. I wasn't surprised when the drought came. Had to change my mind from hustling to some bar to playing the out game. I kept on fighting, kept on shooting about it. This album giving niggas game. I just put music behind it. In the middle of the day, I put this tool on your body. This ain't the motherfucking Illuminati. You know it's baby, nigga.
Damn, nasty word.
And ain't gonna have no fucking choice when Kanye clear this shit.
Crazy, okay.
Some people ain't gonna want to hear this shit, but ain't gonna have no fucking choice when Kanye. We've been no Superman. Ain't been trying to save a hoe. It's enough of this for all of us. The fuck these niggas waiting on, cause baby kept it realer with you. Other niggas faking though. I let you niggas see me lose. I took my losses like a G. I showed you niggas how to do it. They watched them niggas copy me. Y'all think this shit a fucking game? Yes. Try that shit and watch it see. Just put my voice on top the beat. None of these niggas topping me. I bought the Maybach car in August. Double back and bought the Jeep. 100 shots inside the car. Push the start, ain't got no key. They say what they gonna do to me. I told them niggas talk is cheap. Could have been the biggest in the world, but I told them I ain't got no fee to sell my soul. Ain't a check allowed can make me come off what I'm standing on. Yeah, I still survived in this. Fuck all of y'all, I stand alone. Before I let them handle me, if 100 million make me gay, that nigga ain't no man to me. Fucking nigga, be yourself. Thuggin', I don't need no help. I'm comfortable, I keep a yeah. They fuck with me, they see the belt. I asked the mirror on the wall, like, who the fuck you think the best? Who gonna get these people help? I looked up, then I see myself.
I like that. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
He's here.
Come on, man. You know what time it is, man.
All right, what we thinking?
Like the one thing that I do appreciate about the baby is he's always controversial, but it's because people are always expecting something from him that he don't do. They're expecting him to like change his ways and all that, and he's always kind of just owned himself and always been himself. And it's one thing that I respect about dude is he's always just been about what he's about, and he hasn't changed for nobody since day one, really. And so, I mean, a lot of people find it controversial. They'll find it provocative or whatever the case may be. But he stays true to himself. He's like, I don't really care what people think. To be honest, I'm going to do me.
Yeah, I think that is true about him. He has been like that since day one. What was I about to say? I just had something. I think this is what I expected the Little Yachty track to sound like, though. In my opinion, as far as like the energy of it, I think but I think Lil Baby, he does really well at structuring his verses.
Yeah,
he knows how to change up he does really well at changing up his flow and like experimenting with different styles, especially when it comes to like dropping these freestyles and stuff. But it's just like it's not like lyrical.
Yeah.
Like it sounds really good. And I kind of feel the same way kind of about like a lot of Kendrick stuff too. Like it sounds really, really well. Like, when you listen to it, you're like the cadence of it is exactly how it should be, and the words fit where they should be, but then it's just like repeating a bunch of the same words,
Yeah, and I think the best way I would put it is that the energy and the delivery carry the track.
Yeah, a long way, and that's cool, especially for a freestyle. I think it's cool. It's something to listen to.
Yeah, I put it down as cool. How you feel, Ring?
I think it's cool. My thought process, especially listening to freestyles for sure, is a little bit different because we got to remember it's not a normal track. This is them off the top. So,
that's not all. I don't think that was off the top. I think those were.
That's tough.
Pre-recorded, right? It had to be pre-recorded. It was. I don't know. He was like. I don't know. It felt.
For me, what made it sound like it was off the top is because when you're freestyling and you repeat some stuff to give yourself time to think, it's kind of what makes me think it's actually a freestyle.
If it's a freestyle, then he's phenomenal. Then
you know what I'm saying?
Like, the style and like the wordplay and the tempo and everything was just like it wasn't in that sense. It wasn't like elementary at all. Nothing about it was elementary at all.
Right, because when you're off this, like obviously everybody can't be Juice WRLD when it comes to freestyling. If you guys don't know,
Juice WRLD pretty sick. Yeah,
but I think if we're looking at this as a freestyle, as an off the top, really good. If this is pre-written, I would say it's not bad. It's very on par to what DaBaby does, and I think DaBaby's honestly very consistent when it comes to his style, his tonality, and his flow. So you're never going to have a situation where you're listening to DaBaby and you're like, dang, he didn't do what I thought he was going to do. Like, no, you're going to get DaBaby, and it's going to be
pretty decent. I've never heard a track from him and I was like, man, this is trash. But from a freestyle standpoint, though, if this is that, very impressive. Even with him repeating to kind of give himself pivot time, still very good. Because trust me, there are some really trash people who've sat on that YouTube channel and spit some hot garbage. So hats off to him.
Dylon. Yeah, and I mean, and it has like a feel of a track too when you do add in that, you know, it feels like a song when he adds in that kind of hook kind of feel. I give it a cool for sure.
I give it a cool as well.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
definitely better than Smoke Perp.
Huh?
It's definitely better than Smoke Perp.
Definitely much better than the last two, I'd say even. All right, so that was the baby freestyle. So all right, so then let's see. Oh, wait. I guess my graphics, I didn't have them saved right. But anyway, the next track is
Russ and Big Sean.
Russ and Big Sean. There we go. Russ and Big Sean, Shut Me Up.
Speaking of old reliable Russ, man.
I was gonna say, didn't Russ just drop another album?
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah. So, and this is the whole album too. I mean, it's not just this track with Big Sean. I mean, it's a whole album that he dropped actually.
I don't know how many songs Russ has. This is Mr. Reliable, perfect attendance.
Russ?
Hey, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I was gonna say I can let me see, go to album. A bunch of songs. Yeah, because like I said, he just dropped an album, a whole nother album like a month ago.
Yeah,
right?
Wild. All right, yeah.
And then this is a Wild Deluxe. So that was Wild that he dropped. This is Wild Deluxe. So I don't know if it's an entire. It's a new album. It just says it came out today. So 21 new tracks.
Yeah, I took a listen to the non-deluxe version when he dropped it, and there was no like solidified bangers on it. But that's not. I feel like Russ is kind of veering away from that. You know, he's hit that pinnacle. He's always been a truly independent artist, so he's kept all his capital. He owns all his masters. So there's no real heavy push for him to like push for an industry track or anything like that. He's putting out what he wants to put out.
There you go.
By the way, the answer is 680 songs, by the way, fellas.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's good. That's prolific, if ever there was a prolific artist. He about on that Lil Wayne level, if you look at it. I mean, with that many songs, like, God. Since what, though? Was that since, like...
Since he started. This is his discography is 680.
Oh, I wonder when did he start? The 2011.
Maybe that's why Logic is putting out random ass tracks all the time. Is he trying to keep up?
Yeah.
And for perspective, this is 3 times the amount of songs for Taylor Swift. just perspective.
Taylor Swift has 3 times?
No, 3 times less.
Oh wow. And she has like 4 billion more.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. All right, here we go, Russ and Big Sean. Big Sean been trying to come back.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
which is good.
Got the sound on, huh?
It's good and needed, honestly. Big Sean, he has a good influence. I like his style, his delivery, and everything too. So.
Bitch, I'm emptying the tank until I can't. Every time I hit a roadblock, I turn it into a ramp. I be fucking up my plans till I learn my plans would've fucked me up. That's the only time somebody shut me up. Bitch, I'm emptying the tank until I can't. Every time I hit a roadblock, I turn it into a ramp. I be fucking up my plans till I learn my plans would've
fucked me up. I feel like
Russ
just slid right into that G-Eazy spot.
Yeah, he does.
Great
comparison.
But my soul is getting stale. Gotta find a new haven. Probably could've gone to Yale. I've been biting on my nails.
nails. I'm just getting hammered, please shut the fuck up. I've been working on my manners, might have ended up like Chandler if it wasn't
I like
for
a
my
better
friends.
Jeezy
I'm a
though.
multi-millionaire, but I still want the 2 cents. Reinvest into my headspace. My
But
inner
for a
critic
long
gives me
time,
hell, boy.
him,
Sometimes I get a red
Jeezy,
face.
and
I'm walking
Lil
around like
GK had a very
Someone call
similar
Bellboy.
flavor.
I'm struggling with baggage. Holding on to what I
Eminem just
want so
knocked
tight, I got a
that
callous.
completely out of
Having faith has been a
UGK.
challenge. Only one I trust is me.
He's changed his whole life.
Yeah.
Heaven is a club, but I'm with anger, pride, and lust. Do you think God can
Yeah,
still rust?
G-Eazy, he changed his own life. I don't know what direction he went in,
Time I hit
man.
a
He
road,
thought
like
he
I
was
turn it into a ramp. I be
freaking
fucking up my plans till I learn my
He
plans.
was like
Fuck me up. That's the only time
Elvis or something, man. Like his
Man, he's got too big. He got too big for his britches.
I be fucking up my plans till I learn my plans. Would have fucked me up.
I don't know
That's
what
the
he
only time
thought.
somebody shut me up. Circling
And
the
Russ
train
was
while
like,
people
all
see me
right,
running victory laps.
let me
How to
slide
slide up, but I
in.
still end up in history class. Cause I'm a legend. We all die, but we don't live life. Wallet looking pregnant, my accountant need a midwife. Driving in a drop to the shows I want to see fans. Knew I was a future you.
It's cool. Maybe I just don't like music as much as I did though. Kind of boring.
This sounds like Madden music.
I'm in southern Italy.
Huh?
I go see the relatives.
This sounds like something you listen to on like 2K or Madden when you're scrolling through players.
I bet it is on 2K or Madden.
That's what it sounds like, bro.
26.
Being hype about some shit feels like a setup to be humble. How can I trust my
It's
own
like
excitement
you and
if
your
it's
homie are
fragile?
about to load up
Half crack
Lakers
smile,
versus
mask, what a
Nuggets.
cash
Like,
pile. Bitch, I'm emptying the tank until I can't. Every time I hit a roadblock, I turn it into a ramp.
Where's
I be
Big Sean?
fucking up my plans till I learn my plans would have fucked me up. That's the only time somebody shut me up. Bitch, I'm emptying the
Kinda
tank
don't like
until I
this
can't.
beat,
Every
though.
time I hit a roadblock, I turn it into a ramp. I be
it's
fucking
because
up
it
my
sounds like
plans
any
till I learn my
beat
plans
ever
would've
made.
fucked me up. That's the
Sounds
only
so
time somebody
basic.
shut me up. Shut me up.
Everyone that I love is in a picture on my nightstand. Me fumbling this shit is not even a slight chance. Y'all be fucking over y'all queens for a botch. Bitch will make up worse than Trump right hand, pussy. Type of life I live will probably shorten your whole lifespan. I'm getting 5,000 times 100 just to touch a mic stand. You raising right hands, talking about you ain't snitch, just looking like, all right, man. And I'm going 0 dark 30 mode, tunnel vision, so I do my dirt and clearing all the modes. All the goals, all the bows, calling all of those. Stood tall when y'all thought I fall in auto-fold. Sign 8-figure deals like you hoes sign NDAs. I don't got time for you any day. Gotta reach out to my PA. Catching a wave in my city like they watch me in a parade. If you think about sending me hate, must be off that MDA. Cause they gon' ride like Green Beret. Who would've thought we see today? When the nights that made me shake. We was broke but didn't break. I got 99 problems, but it ain't one that's in my way. Yeah, and I got ushered in, so
Man,
I'm having my way.
I'm trying to hear Big Sean with JID on the track right now.
Dude, that'd be a track.
I need to hear that.
Bitch, I'm emptying the tank until
He
I
saved
can't.
this
Every
track.
time I hit a roadblock, I turn it
It was
into
a
ramp.
corny,
I be fucking up my plans
and he
till I learn
cooled
my
it off
plans
for
would've
me.
fucked me up. That's the only time somebody
Yeah.
shut me up. Bitch, I'm emptying the tank until I
Especially with
can't.
his-
Every time I hit a roadblock, I turn it
He
into
did-
a ramp. I
he
be
saved
fucking
the
up my
track.
plans till I learn my plans would've fucked me up. That's the only time somebody
It's
shut
not
me
on
up.
2K26.
We're
Yeah.
gonna see Russ on the Madden cover.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that was a corny, I thought, until Big Sean came on, because that beat was kind of dang. That was a SoundCloud beat.
And that's what I kind of mean by, like, I feel like he's in this era of his like music and all that, where like he feels like he's made his money and all that. He's not trying to make something for the masses. He's making something for himself and what he wants to put out, what he wants to hear.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I mean, shoot, go for it.
Yeah.
This is a cool but a very shaky cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like I probably won't listen to the album type cool.
It's cool with a trickle of corny.
Yeah, man. This was
It's not ice cold.
This is down to the wire, bro.
All right.
Time with the buzzer beater.
The buzzer beater, literally with the buzzer beater. I was about to turn it off. I was like, is he even on here? You're lying, man. This is one of those fake tracks. Like, he is not. Big Sean is not on this track. It didn't even. I don't even know. Did it have a hook? I think it did. It was like a corny hook.
It was a really like vague,
long.
It was a vague, weird, like prolonged hook.
Yeah. All right. So keeping it moving. Dang, guys, 2.5 hours. We've been booking. Yeah. No wonder. All right, next song. This New Music Fridays. Yeah, I completely mislabeled. Oh, wait, there we go. I didn't mislabel it. I just didn't do it right. We got Rick Ross.
Oh, Ricky Rose.
Ricky Rose, King of Judas, new track. I don't know if he is
Guy,
an
he was still
album.
active, bro. I thought he was.
What, bro? Drake didn't take him out.
Man, I thought he was hitting the Gronkowski.
He almost got taken out
Fine.
by Drake till Kendrick Lamar came in. Oh, he got another track, Money Fly.
He needs to stick to
Jay.
his wing stops.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Teflon Don. Hustling, 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 hustling. Whoa. The Kiss of Judas. Oh, what did I say? King of Judas? Kiss of Judas.
Yeah, Kiss of Judas.
And Rick Ross? Wait. Oh, Atena. Atena? Is that how you say her name? Etna? Etna and Rick Ross.
Okay.
So it's not just Rick Ross. Let's see how this be. All right, starting off. You can tell they in Miami. That is Miami-Dade all the way. I like it.
God is the greatest. God is the greatest. He's so powerful.
Our Father what's in heaven.
Is it a church song?
How great thy name.
Whoa.
Protect me from those who
Not
want
expecting
to
that.
bring me pain. Me not trust friend, me not love likes. Everybody send me weird.
Is Rick Ross going to be talking about hustling
I've seen
to Bibles?
Hustling till more come.
Oh, he is.
Hard times. People thought they
life
Right
can
into
go
it.
about mine. You just
Right
can't
into it.
trust
Pray
mankind.
to God we all make it through our hard times. People thought they
Yo.
were ripping in my dark mind. Count money.
Dang,
Hustling
maybe
till
Drake
more
did
come.
take him out.
And I'ma be the boss, baby, till the Lord come. Light a spliff, I never
What?
miss. Man, a myth. As I'm walking through
Rick
the
Ross
dark
is
with my
going-
candle lit. So many adversaries want to see you fail. Take my hand, Lord, it's my.
All right.
Yeah, we can cut that right there and then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I have anything against that, but I was after looking at like the Cardi B song, I was like, I'm not gonna look at the rest of them, you know.
Nah, bro.
I was not
Back it up.
expecting that, is what I will say. Like, God
That
bless.
beat,
I
that beat, bro.
I don't think you can rap about like hustling drugs and stuff and then go. I don't know. I just don't think you can do both. Maybe you can, and obviously he is, and he does. I just feel like I don't know how. It's like it's very transparent.
It's like the ghetto gospel theme.
I just I don't, bro. But the beat, that Coco Melon beat he had on, bro. I can't,
And his flow was
man.
even like smoother too. It wasn't like I don't know how to explain it. It's like it felt like, oh gosh, I don't even know what it felt like. I was just not expecting that at all. I don't even know if I want to do this next song. I don't know if this next song might have to do it just to watch this. I don't know what happened with that one.
Yeah, that's getting the buzzer for sure, bro.
That was, gosh, Rick Ross. What you
Oh,
do whatever you want to do,
man.
make it. All right,
That
so
was
this next one's a
kiss of
twist.
corny.
That was definitely a corny. We
Kiss
only
of
got
corny.
what? Do we got one cool? We got we got the Baby freestyle. That was cool. And then the Russ and Big Sean.
Yeah. So
Dang,
we're
2 and 3. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Got the get that mess out of here.
Yeah, that's out. That's a corny
Yeah.
for sure. That's the
Yeah.
pack it up. Pack it up.
Let's get out of here, guys. Time to go. We're done. No. All right. So this next one, if you thought the Cardi B song was different, this next one is completely off the radar. Well, maybe not so much so. I mean, last week we well, I guess Justin Bieber still fits in the category. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We did Justin Bieber, but this is like his twin, his identical twin. They were separated at birth. So yeah, Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus, bro.
Oh, we're digging in our Duffy for sure.
This is what they told us for New Music Friday, man. We like, I don't even know what song it is, but Secrets. We won't even listen to it. I don't even think I can put it on here. I'll put it on here. Maybe we'll see.
I see we've gone this far, man. We done heard trap, gospel. We heard Cardi B.
Cardi B. What else?
Whatever that was.
We heard some intellectual with Lil Yachty, right? We heard the
Yes,
lyrics.
conscious rap, Lil Yachty.
Her album's called Something Beautiful, but it has her on the cover, so it's it's already.
But it has her on the cover, so
I don't know.
Oh my god,
she got me when she completely remade that Bruno Mars song.
Did she gonna have?
I Can Buy You Flowers. I wish I'd buy you flowers, and then she did the females version of it.
Yeah,
for me, was Jay's on My Feet.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say. I mean, unless there's a Wiz Khalifa and
Jay's on My Feet
on there.
I don't think I listened to that one.
It's her Juicy J, bro. Back when Juicy J was on.
When he was working with Taylor Swift and stuff.
Yes, man. Juicy J was like he must have been in debt.
Right.
There's no rapper on his album. I don't want to listen to this. Let's see. Golden Burning. Yeah. You guys check out that album. Let us know if it's cool or corny. Let us know what you think about that.
We'll take your
I'm
word.
pretty sure.
This is for the viewers. This is the viewers
Yeah.
choice. The viewers say it's cool or corny.
Yeah. So on my end, on the new music aside from Instagram, let's see.
You played 2 seconds of that, bro.
She ain't no Janis Joplin, bro. No.
Bro said 2 seconds. All right, guys.
You want to hear more of it? Here.
2 more.
Cut it, bro. Cut it. This is
sounds
Target
like
music,
it's from
bro.
it sounds like you sit in the elevator, bro, going up to the 10th floor and
yes, bro.
what's going on. Let's see.
This is Target tunes.
Oh yeah, see, ain't nothing really this week. It's just still stuff. I mean, from last week, Saki, Jay Worthy, and Currency. It's a weird beat. It's like they want to be throwback. They don't want to get sued. Currency ain't changed his style not once. Like,
Bro.
He came out and no one liked it, and he was like, "I'm still gonna do this style, every single thing that I do." And he, for some reason, is probably one of the most famous underground rappers. Because I don't think anything he put out. Well, I don't know. His songs. What was his last big song from Currency? Do y'all know?
Wasn't he on? Man, that was long. That wasn't his latest. I was gonna say Jet Life, but that was a long time ago.
Currency, man. Every song he drops is like an underground song, but it's a big song. It's so weird. I think I'm just hating today.
Nah, I think it's pretty warranted.
And did you see that Jaden and Rich the Kid song, Red Cloaks? That's Jaden Smith. He has a new
What?
song too.
Who's Jaden Smith? Oh, Will Smith's son.
Yeah, with Rich the Kid.
Is he rapping?
I haven't heard of anything from Rich the Kid in a minute, so I was surprised to see that. And then Jaden Smith just being Jaden.
He hasn't been hot since he's a new freezer.
Rich the Kid?
Yeah.
I honestly don't even know if I know who Rich the Kid is. I was thinking of throw some D's on that Rich Boy, I think.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I got a song for you guys for Friday, as my ticket in the ballot here.
Good, because this song sucks. Maybe I'm too old for this song.
So it's coming out next Friday.
What's that?
It's by Jamin.
How do you spell this?
It's exactly how it sounds. Jaymin.
That's not how it sounds.
Oh,
Jamin. Dang, he just dropped an album too back in February.
Jamin?
He just dropped an album. It says 88 Slow to Track.
Yeah.
All right, you say you got some music coming out Friday?
Yes, Something Real by Jamin.
They won't even let me go to his page. Is this him singing?
No clue. I haven't heard it.
It sounds like that song, My Girl, Do You Ever Dream?
Soul for Real? Candy Rain?
Yeah.
Raindrop.
I think so.
But like this is underground TikTok keeps trying to feed me this guy. So
is this a guy or a girl?
It's a guy.
Oh.
But it's the song is called Something Real. Comes out 9/26, so this Friday.
Okay. You know I've been listening to still a lot. He actually just had a song he was on that JD album, on that Jermaine Dupri album.
I was just about to bring up Jermaine Dupri's album, man. That album's still been holding it down for the past.
Yo,
weeks for me,
that
man.
Jermaine Dupri album. I'm sorry, I'm bumping that.
Same.
It went ham. It was definitely a throwback to 2002.
Yeah,
but Akeem was on there on a track with T.I. and Young Dro, Akeem Ali, and he held it down.
Oh, Akeem, yeah, he's good.
Akeem, he's real good. He held it down, man. I thought that was perfect track, right? Him and T.I. are like. He is like on that evolutionary. I like to put people on like trees, I guess, and try to see where they come from or how they connect and stuff. And I put him on that evolutionary tree from T.I. for sure. Like in that, like Andre 3000 vein of type of. I don't even know what the word would be for it. I think honestly like Southern hip hop. Just to, I don't know. There's used so many words in one line. I don't know how to say it, but I see him falling from that tree like Andre 3000 to T.I. So him being on that track with T.I. on that Jermaine Dupri album was pretty fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was a good album, man. I thought that was a really good album.
Yeah, definitely. I really like they got everybody on it, man, from Pastor Troy to DJ X-Rated, CeeLo, Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
Bow Wow and Travis Porter, Ludacris and Quavo, like Jagged Edge and Killer Mike, like they brought out everybody.
Right. I think that was the biggest reason I listened to it is because it was everybody on it. The songs aren't necessarily the best songs.
Yeah.
On it. Have you heard that, Kareem? JD's new album, Magic City, or Jermaine Dupri?
When you said JD, I thought you're saying JID wrong.
No. Yeah, they're about the same height though, right? I think and JID. But I think JID is on this. Oh, is he on his own? No.
I don't think he is, honestly.
He got Belly Gang Cushington and he didn't get JID on his album. I think that was probably a fail. He got Lil Jon on this album.
Yeah. Little Scrappy.
Scrappy.
Sean Paul. That's the one I was like, Shauna P. Not the reggae Sean Paul. Atlanta Sean Paul.
Yeah, Sean Paul from what was it, Youngbloods?
Youngblood Sean Paul.
Yep.
I was like, man, this guy went deep, but he didn't get JID on there. I didn't understand that. And then I didn't really listen to Ice Cube album.
Yeah, I mean, neither, honestly.
I don't know. I'm still trying to find.
I didn't even know Ice Cube had an album out, bro. What?
Yeah, and then the main track, it just kind of threw me out because it's like before hip hop is what it's called. I don't know, it just threw me off. I'm just at a crossroads with Ice Cube right now. I don't know how to feel about him as a person. I guess.
Same.
Which is wild to think about for rap, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mobb Deep, right? Their singles out. They dropped that single. I thought they were dropping the whole album.
Yeah, we never got.
No, it's October 10th.
I don't think we'll ever get the Lil Baby album. No, I don't think that's coming out.
No, isn't Lil Baby? Lil Baby is trying to fight to prove he's not a snitch right now.
Right.
You think I'm thinking about an album? You talking about an album?
You're talking about practice.
It ain't happening. He's like,
and we
I'm not
still-
snitching on myself no more.
And we still haven't gotten Erykah Badu and the Alchemist album either.
No, probably won't. I mean, knowing Erykah Badu should probably drop it in like 2 years.
Yeah.
We still never
Randomly
got
on
that
Tuesday.
J. Cole Kendrick album. We still never got the Childish Gambino Chance the Rapper album.
Man,
I
know
go
there's
on.
a J. Cole JID album out there floating around too.
I did hear about that, but not sure
There-
we're gonna get that.
We're not gonna get it. Like, that's why I miss mixtapes, man. We need mixtapes to come back. That's when you got like all those albums you would never get. You know, they just release it as a mixtape. I guess it didn't affect them as much anymore. But now people are afraid to just put out music.
I miss the days of the Lil Wayne remixes, bro.
Yeah, man, just remixing every song, so then everybody else will come out and try to do a remix to a song and stuff, right? Like nobody do remixes no more. Let me see what remixes.
I think DJ Khaled was the last one to really roll with that. And that was during that T-Pain era where T-Pain, like they had I think it was the VMA Awards or something like that. And every category was blah, 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 nominated featuring T-Pain, blah, 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 nominated featuring T-Pain.
T-Pain.
And then they go to another category and it's like blah, 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 featuring Lil Wayne.
Yeah, man, Lil Wayne was the king of the mixtapes and the remixes.
And the
T-Pain was the
features.
king of the features, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd say right now, I mean, J. Cole, obviously, every time he's featured on something.
You know,
I don't
who's
think I haven't seen him featured on anything recently.
the feature king right now, I'd have to give that to Denzel Curry. That dude is on everything.
The feature king is unfortunately Aubrey, bro.
You're right. You're right on that one.
Unfortunate, but true. This man.
Wait, you talking about Drake?
Yeah.
I looked up Aubrey. It was like some old white dude. I was like, this dude is not the feature king.
When you say you talking about Drake, when you said that, it made me think of that. Oh God, what's his name?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy. Yeah,
Drake.
You're talking about Aubrey?
Yes, bro.
Yo, why
Drake,
is
you know.
Soldier Boy beefing with Marlon Wayans?
Soldier Boy beefs
beefs
with anybody.
Why? Why is he? First off, when I see Soldier Boy, I just don't believe it's Soldier Boy. I think it's somebody pretending to be Soldier Boy.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a wild character.
He's a wild looking character, man. He's a cracked out looking dude.
Yeah.
Maybe not as bad as Orlando Brown, but still pretty wild.
Orlando Brown, man. Come on, bro. How do you? That's So Raven was just such an amazing show, and then like you look at that show, and then the stories he's put out between then and now.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we were all fucking each other. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Just let Orlando Brown tell it. Everybody's hit on him or tried to hit on him.
Yep.
Yeah,
This-
bro.
Wow,
Him and the
man.
Ravens
Then he just
turned out
yeah.
so wild, bro.
Oh, what about freaking what's his name? From Baby Boy and Smart Guy. Beefing with Cameron.
Oh, I don't know. I remember. Did y'all see the interview where Cameron? It was Cameron booted Adrian Broner out of his studio recently?
Yeah, 'cause he was mad. He was mad tweaking, hitting on Stat Baby.
Yep. He's like, I'm gonna pay you for your time, but you gotta go.
Yeah.
He was beefing with Omar Gooden.
Oh yeah,
Diss
the
tracks on
brother of
Cam.
the better good.
Yeah, and then he hit him with the fake movie. Cameron he beefing with Dame Dash right now.
Man.
First off, yeah, I don't know, man. Don't get me started on Jim Jones. That's a whole nother thing, bro. Jim Jones said he was better than Kendrick. I was like, all right, bro. I seen enough.
That's
of him
like
today.
LeVar Ball saying he could beat Jordan in 1-on-1.
Bro, facts, bro. LeVar, have you seen my stats?
Oh, what's worse though, Jim Jones saying that, or the outfit he was wearing when he said that?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, because that's what everyone's bagging on him right now for. Is they're like, man, it ain't the 2000s anymore, and why are you still dressing like you're 14?
Why are you dressing like you? He wasn't even 14 in the 2000s. He was 36 then.
Right.
So it's like, why you? Come on, man. But I do aim for this show to be similar to Cameron's show. I will put that out there into the airwaves.
Right.
Sure.
I think he does a great job of mixing music and sports. I don't even know if he really does the show so much anymore. I haven't watched it actually in a while. Let me see clips of it. But yeah, man, it's Jim Jones. All these old heads.
We fly high, Jim Jones, bro.
We fly high. Hey, I love that song though. I will not. Ballin' comes on to this day. Hey, bro. I'm throwing it up. Throwing it up. So I tell you what, he wasn't even like, did he even rap on that?
Not really, like kinda.
No, man. If he didn't have Cameron and Jewels, gosh.
Yeah, Dips. That was Dipset at its finest when they were all together with Jewels and Cameron.
Yeah, if he didn't have them two guys, he wouldn't have been nothing. Because I think every track he put out was straight garbage. Straight dog doo-doo. There was like that one track where he was like eating cereal, rapping in front of the house. I don't even know what song it was, man, but it was off, I think, that same album when he came out with Ballin'. But he sounded like he got, well, I'm not, I'm like, slow myself down.
I know he did a concert this year where they pretty much cut him like mid performance, and they're just like, nah, like we're good. No
Yeah,
question.
but I mean, to that though, I mean that happened to Busted too, right? And Method Man, so. Yeah, this new generation don't know good music, man. They need to shut up, Jim.
What you talking about, man? We had what's his name?
Who? Who?
I forgot the guy who made Gucci Gang. That was crazy. I forgot
Gucci Gang. And that's like the whole thing. They say the whole song is just Gucci Gang. They don't say anything else. It's like Lowrider.
Lil Pump. We had Lil Pump. Y'all ain't have Lil Pump. Then we have NBA Youngboy.
We had Lil Jon.
Hey, I like NBA Youngboy. I like his flow. I like his style. I don't ever know what he's talking about.
Me either, but it's okay. No one does. He got some demons. He got some demons.
Then
for sure.
I was trying to think. He said Lil Pump. God bless. Music, man. Music makes me lose control, I'll tell you what. But it's crazy to see the evolution of hip hop in the past 50 years. I think it's been.
I think we had a good high point at a point in time, and then we're kind of starting to we're on a downward slope.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 2016, 2017 era was a good time. 2018 was shaky, and then it hasn't really been as hot as far as like lyricism is concerned. I think from a stylistic standpoint, I think we have some interesting styles now. The New York people weren't like, we have a different flavor of New York than y'all had. Like we're getting the drill rap version. Y'all were getting like, prime, Papoose and.
Well, I mean, I
Nas.
will put ASAP Rocky in that. I will put Rocky up there with that.
Rocky was in the incline though. Like I'm talking about now. Now we're not.
Coach Contra is out of New York, and they're
now
Black with Zombies, bro.
Sure. Again, but those guys, like especially Flatbush, that's also in that time period with Joey Badass, etc.
Yeah.
Now we're getting like, what's her name? We're getting like Kyle Rich. We're getting like, y'all know who Kyle Rich is, right? That's crazy. Oh my god! But we're
that's why we got you. Let us know.
Yeah, like Kyle Rich is the example of where New York rap is for the youth currently, and like Jen Carter and Tata and Zeddy, and these are all the like Gen Z, Gen Alpha kids are listening to nowadays, which is like a different variant of that drill rap that we kind of were smelling from with the pop smokes that were coming out right in the 2020 time period. Are you looking up Kyle Rich right now?
Yeah, bro. Everybody want to
Yeah,
sound
I'm
like they from.
But yeah, Kyle Rich for sure, and Jen Carter.
Yeah, see,
That's how they sound.
yeah.
We need a new DMX. We need some new Rough Riders. We need some new Swizz
DMX. Who was I listening to? I was thinking with Immortal Technique. I was like, dang, he sounds like DMX right now. Especially when he was doing that poem last night. I was like, yeah, I don't. They just don't. It seems like what you're saying is what they're missing is just that New York style, right? They sound like, listen to this guy. He sounds like he's trying to sound like he's from the South. Like, I don't know. New York always been like lyrical and like had their own like staple in it. But everything's changed nowadays, man, with the internet. I feel like everything's meshed together, right? Like that era, that music was hitting so hard because that was like pretty much all they would listen to, right? Was like straight New York music. Like I remember when I like lived in Cali, really the majority of music I could find was just Cali music, right? When you could buy music, you had to buy music and you had to go out and get it. And then, the mid 2000s, when we started seeing MP3s take off around like that, 2013, 26, by 2015, everybody, had an iPhone, they had MP3s in their phone. YouTube was getting bigger too, right? So I feel like that probably changed it a lot too. But yeah, I mean, before then, all they had to go off of really was mainly New York style music.
Yeah, I would say that like the one person that like I think is surprisingly carrying a certain style in New York that I enjoy, that is like he's 20 years old, is Lil Mabu. Lil Mabu.
Sure.
Is he really about like the things he talks about? Has he really had that New York life that we've seen?
Probably not.
But up for debate. But I mean, the music he drops, man. I mean, it is catchy. It is cool. It is true New York.
Lil Mabu. Whoa, this guy looks a character.
He is. He's a character for sure.
Mathematical disrespect.
Like most of y'all rappers that sound to the streets, only dealers we took was a plea.
Sounds like
100% of my cuts. Nobody taking a fee.
He sounds like a London rapper.
I like that. I like that. It's a funny take.
Right? Does he have a song with what's his name from Atlanta?
And Lil Mabu was the one that he got into like semi beef with Blueface.
Blueface. That's the one with the son, right?
He was talking about how he was who's Blueface's baby mama? That one girl.
Christian Rock.
Christian, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a track with her making fun of Blueface.
Dang, that's some 50 Cent type trolling right there.
He's a troll. He's a troll.
That's cool. That's what I want to see in rap, man. We're gonna be rap, like let's do some beefs, let's do some battles, let's troll. But instead, we got Offset tweeting at Stephon Diggs about how he got more kids than him, and he wins the point score. Man, I think I think this is a pretty good show. I think this might be a good spot to kind of wrap it up. I didn't know we'd have this much. I was planning to do like 30 minutes today.
Oh, my bad, gang.
No, you're good. That was fun. No,
I felt like 30 minutes still.
All right, it felt like it really did. I mean, I keep looking up and it's like, dang. I mean, 3 hours. I think this is definitely by far our longest show.
Yeah.
For sure. So I have fun. I mean, Reem, you're more than welcome back on anytime you want to come on, man.
Definitely.
Perfect. Anytime you have me, I'm here.
Yeah, man. Well, and then we'll metamorphosis into some basketball talk. But yeah, we went through the games, guys. We went in and did our predictions on the games in today's episode. Talking on the Broncos game. Static had 28-34. I had 42-26, or he had 28-34 Broncos. I had 42-27 Broncos, and then Reem had 31-20 Chargers for some reason. I don't know. And then with the Colts and Titans game, I think we all picked the Colts. Reem said 18-28, Static said 15-6, and then I said 35-12. So we all still got the Colts or the Titans getting under 21, under 3 touchdowns. So not clearing that 3 touchdown mark. I think it might show us something because they still do got a running game. So I think it'll be interesting to see. It was slick. I had the Clemson game up. Thought I was going to be able to talk about that a little bit, but my other half came in and changed it. So no more Clemson Syracuse game. But there is college football on today, guys. We still 2 more hours. We'll have that Mountain West game on over here on Shady Sports Network. So don't forget to come back. You can catch San Jose State versus Idaho on our alternate channel. So on the YouTube live channel. And then we'll also have that link in the comments. So if you head over to YouTube, you'll see our comments. If you can't find that link, or just go to Shady Sports Network live on YouTube. Yeah, we went through the other games, talked about, what we thought about the other games, talked about the Dolphins' downfall. And we didn't talk about when we thought that McDaniels would get fired, but I think it's pretty consistent or across the board that we all think it's going to happen here sooner than later. So, it'll be interesting to see, guys. Come back and check in with me tomorrow morning. I'll have your injury updates, live injury updates, and your fantasy reports. Start and set to go into to start off your Sunday as well too. Let's see. We went over New Music Friday. We talked a little bit of everything, right? Cardi B, Lil Yachty. We talked Russ and Big Sean. Rick Ross and his church album for some reason. We even had Miley Cyrus on there per request of Static. No, I'm just joking. Next week we'll probably just be talking about last night's show at Red Rocks. We got to see that hip hop, so Cunning Linguists, Hieroglyphics, Dilated Peoples,
Hieroglyphics, Souls of Mischief.
What Cream? What do you know about some 93 Until Infinity, bro?
Nah, god darn.
Really?
Not even
God bless, man.
Yeah, they played that. I was like, damn.
Still a banger in 2025, man. I tell you, like, something to be said. They were playing songs that were older than you last night.
Oh, for sure.
For
sure. I'm born in 99, brother. So
they were making me feel young last night, and I'm like, all right, I like this.
Yeah. Taking it back, atmosphere and friends. So we'll be talking some good hip hop. Probably some next week. We'll probably be more on a hip hop tip than rap tip. But either way, we're all over the place. We talk everything. So I mean, shoot, when Shabuzi drop a track, we'll be talking that too. We don't care around here. If it's music, if it's sports, we're gonna talk about it for sure. Right? I think you feel the same way, Static, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then like I said, Kareem, you're welcome on. You're more than welcome to come back on any time you want to. We're live here every Saturday at 9:30 Denver time over on Shady Sports Network, bringing you just, all your sports and music updates. You guys got anything before we get out of here? You want to leave us with anything?
What you got? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I appreciate you being on the show with us, man. Definitely. Like Gemini's already said, make sure y'all check out our channel. Make sure y'all subscribe, get your bus pass. Make sure you check out all the other episodes we got of everything. We touch on everything with Shady Sports Network. We touch on wrestling. We touch on arena football. We touch on USFL or UFL now.
UFL.
Everything. We touch. We're gonna talk about rugby on here. We're gonna be talking about volleyball. We don't care. We talk about it.
Yep. Hopefully, we'll have a basketball show going here soon, so we'll get that going for sure.
And hockey,
right? So yeah, guys, stick with us, and then if you haven't already, head over to our YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow. I think we just crossed over 2,800 subscribers, and we're growing every day. So, like I said, my goal is 10,000 by the end of the NFL season, but we just want you to come and join and be a part of the network. So come hang out with the crew over at Shady Sports. Like Static said, we cover everything. And as you see, we got later on today some live sports. So we have live sports, and by way of Mountain West, Big 3 basketball, and then a couple of other arena teams. So everything you could think of, we probably got to cover here on Shady Sports Network. So check us out. Head over to the website, shadysportsnetwork.com. We have articles dropping every day as well over there, as well as stats and rankings that you can find out. So stick with us, keep rocking with us, guys, and chop it up with us every Saturday. As we do over here in Shady Sports, I like to leave you with the intro. So I'm going to play it. You guys rock with us, and thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your Saturday.
It's the bus stop, swerving into what's hot. Coming live, Shady Sports, yeah, we got it on live. Sports and music, yeah, let's get into it. Do it like no other, do it. Blueprint for consuming the team that's never losing. Coming live from Colorado, like, share, and follow. Shady Sports, the motto, fresher than avocado. Play by play and ball for ball, we coming to you from afar. Day to day and call for call, we talk about it all.
Yeah, it's the bus stop, talking sports and hip hop. Jump on the bandwagon, cause we talking what's hot. 8303, Denver, what's happening? We got sports action. Come take a ride with us if you DJing or rapping. No capping, stay on LinkedIn, bringing sports and rap news, stats news, and talking Denver Zulu. And we ain't hard to find. We on Shady Sports Network like all the time. Gemini Statik got the ball, it's time to grind. It's the show you won't wanna miss, not one line. And ain't there not a show bringing what we bringing. So go ahead and tune in, man. We just hanging at the bus stop.
Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.